Boom.
Beat up sandwich.
Now it's time for the amazing pre-show that we give people, nigga. Should we start doing this? Taking these shits on?
Nigga, I ain't tell you I was ready.
Dog. What the fuck?
Are you ready?
I ain't ready yet.
Where you waiting? You was just looking at what I was adding, nigga.
Nah,
look good,
nah.
man.
I was looking at my other notes.
Your other notes, nigga.
This is my other material. This isn't like
bullshit material.
This isn't
nigga.
like mainstream topic shit. This is just my thoughts and philosophies.
Why are you talking? Why did you change your tone of voice?
Huh? Nigga done read one comment that told him he was Aurelius. I talking about my thoughts and philosophies.
Lauren, you're so mistaken.
And
I felt like this. I felt like this before.
I'm watching you.
The only reason he said that is because I kept saying philosophy in the episode.
Nigga, I said that.
No, me. I kept saying philosophy throughout the episode.
But nigga, I literally called you that name, nigga.
Listen, guys, I'm on the righteous path, and
whatever. Nigga.
I would appreciate less hate on this journey that I'm on, because it kind of distracts.
Who's hating?
Y'all niggas.
You would think a philosopher would be able to distinguish hate from curiosity, Lauren. Right. Would you say so? As you fill your mouth with what?
Pause. Absolutely.
No, Lauren, it's not paused. We're not pausing anything regarding you this episode for reasons that we will tell you about in the future, nigga.
I rode a mechanical bull. There's a reason.
Nah, we gonna really get into it.
Don't like how you
how you got onto
get in front of it. Like you just
don't try to get in front. You know you like to get on top.
Yeah,
nasty little nigga.
There you go.
But nasty little scoundrel.
And I only came in here giving y'all that ammo because I knew it was gonna be funny. But I knew, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead. Though.
Giving us the ammo.
But then he likes to spins on it too. Yeah. He like to feel dizzy. But
he like to spin off it.
What are you eating right now?
Penn Station sub.
Penn Station is phenomenal. I had it for the first time. Shout out to Portal HQ, them good brothers. You know what I'm saying? Jake and I believe his name is Willie. But my confidant, she had brought me some Penn Station. I was like,
oh, okay.
I was like, I don't know. I never had it. But she was FaceTiming me, and I was like, oh shit, they make their shit fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I had it. I was like, okay, this is good. It's good. It's all right.
Was it good or?
Because I've been on.
Was it good because they made it?
I've been on like
or because she.
I've been on a sandwich eating journey for like the past couple of months because I've really been only a Subway, you know what I mean, individual.
Oh yeah, you're
for
falling
years.
flat if that's the only thing you've.
Because that's just been my main thing because I really don't like sandwiches. You feel me? But I've been eating. You know,
terrible.
Have you gone to Firehouse yet? Firehouse. Subs?
I've gone to Firehouse, man. Come on, man.
Not even fast food. Restaurant sandwiches are cool, but there's nothing like a sandwich at the crib.
You know,
they don't ever hit on the same level.
No, you have.
They don't ever hit on the same level as the sandwich you make.
No,
with your bread, your butter, your skillet. It's different.
You don't make sandwiches like a chef, a sandwich chef, nigga. You don't make sandwiches like them.
Nah, it's not even. That's not even. I prefer all food. What's good, nigga? I prefer all food at my house.
Good buff, nigga.
Versus anywhere else. There's not many restaurants.
Why? Is that laziness?
It's not laziness. I know a lot of people that can cook.
Do you really?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that can really cook.
That's not you.
I can cook, just not like that.
Oh, so
but I have been going crazy lately. I've been going crazy in the kitchen lately. I made this one. See, my girl, she used to make like this spaghetti shit.
What did you make?
She used to make the spaghetti shit.
What did you make?
One night, she working her jobs and all that. I'm like, all right, let me hold it down. I'm at the crib. So the food is already there. When you get there, I cook it. She eat it. She's just speechless for a minute. So I'm like, is she choking? Is it all right? Is there not enough salt? She's like, nigga, this is better than the one I make. And she can cook. So ever since that day, when it's spaghetti night, that's Groove's night. That's Groove's night to pop out. Show what he do. Metaphorically, ride the bull.
Lauren, you know when you're raising a child, you have to let them win in certain instances, right? You got to big them up. You know what I mean? It's called bigging somebody up. You know what I mean? It's like when you see, like when we see you and we be like, hey, what's up, big dog? What's up, giant human?
It's not quite the same.
That's like us bigging you up. It's a placebo. Right. It's a fallacy. It's not. It's a lie. But we're bigging you up. What she did, right? It's not. I believe that it was just like, oh my God, he doesn't usually cook and it wasn't bad. I don't think it was better than hers. How is it going to be better than hers if she's been cooking it for forever?
You've tasted neither.
I haven't.
So your opinion on this kind of doesn't matter. But I see what you're saying. I don't really care about it because it doesn't mean anything. It's not true.
Why are you getting defensive?
It's not even defensive. Do I sound defensive right now?
A little bit.
Let me switch my tone then. J Nobles, kind sir, I don't give a fuck about what you think about my spaghetti. Damn, I still came off a little offended,
a little bit.
right?
That one came a little worse.
Aggressive, not offended.
It was a little hostile. That was passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That wasn't hostile.
That was like you took the first shot, built it up, and then refired. Like,
No. Pass this
But
nigga.
it compounded on the last shot, so it was really 2 bullets.
Somebody hand this nigga a Snickers. But nigga, ain't nobody worried about that shit. I'm just saying no. I don't believe you do anything in the fucking kitchen. I never seen it. I'm not lying though.
But, hey,
you are
why would
air
you have
fryer.
seen it?
Hey,
You
he
are
don't cook
air
either, though, right?
fryer
He don't cook either,
professional.
right?
I don't know what he does. I think
You are air fry
I think
professional
he's
though.
a fish stick in the oven kind of guy.
That's what I'm figuring.
And
probably
you put it,
what I
and
know
you
of
put it
him,
in the
yeah.
air fryer. What's the difference?
It's a little
chicken
bougie.
nuggets,
It's not
frozen
bougie.
chicken nuggets type of nigga.
No, he's actually the chicken nugget lover.
Oh, okay.
We
That's
already
why he
told
said
everybody.
That's why he didn't say anything when I
I
said
don't even love chicken nuggets like that.
You
Like
there was
that.
this whole
I was trying to figure out where he was going. Like, I was trying to what is he basing this off of?
Like that.
Because when I
It's
go to
me knowing you.
Because when I
No.
go to Chinese restaurants, I don't
No.
eat Chinese food. I get Chinese nuggets.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not.
that's
the only-
whoa,
that's
whoa,
what he's
whoa.
basing this
Lauren,
off of.
That's
Lauren,
wild. That's wild.
Lauren,
That's wild.
There's no such thing as Chinese nuggets.
There's not.
It's like
Yes, it is.
there's
No, it's
it's
not.
fried.
Yes, there is.
They got fried chicken.
And I like
but
how he tried to just point out the Chinese part. I've been to a lot of food places with this nigga.
No, you haven't.
It's always chicken nuggets,
What's
fries.
what's the best food place we've been? We only go to Chick-fil-A and Bojangles.
You gotta
He
step
said that
up a
like we
little
go to Michelin star restaurants together and like I'm ordering French fries.
But you got to step your palate up a little bit, dog.
That's why I'm
Why?
saying.
So I can make you happy?
No,
with my food?
so you can enjoy more food for yourself, so you can actually experience something. That's what I'm saying.
But
what I'm
Lord,
saying.
who said that I wasn't enjoying food enough?
Your palate. What I hear you say, chicken nuggets and fries. If that's what you get everywhere you go,
You wouldn't do this with drug addicts. You wouldn't go to a crackhead.
It's not the same thing.
And be like, man, I think you should expand your palate. Like,
not
you
the
know,
same thing.
you found what you like, but that's not good enough
That's
for
not
me.
a parallel.
So
You
maybe
can't
you should
compare those.
explore what
It's not
I
the
do.
same thing. It's not the
No,
same.
it's the exact same thing.
It's not an
first of
equal
all,
It's the exact
It's not
same
an
thing.
first of all-
you don't take a crackhead and give him ketamine.
It's not the same.
Crackhead was supplying his whole life for his whole
You're
life.
not making.
That's
a
not
point. You're
true.
not making a point, bro. Stop.
That's not
I'm
true.
not making a point.
Tony, that's not
Stop.
a lot of
Okay, Lauren said stop, so I'm gonna listen to him.
a lot of fiends actually graduate to another level of drug. So you would say that
No.
to a fiend
No.
of any drug.
Why would you say that to anybody? That's dumb advice. That's dumb advice.
In that sense, yes. What y'all talking about?
In that
Drugs?
sense.
Yes. That's no.
But the thing is, it's like I enjoy food. I enjoy food.
Is there any food you
Why
don't
you
eat?
said it with a smirk, nigga.
Is there any food you don't eat?
Yeah, because I'm laughing at this conversation. But yeah, there's plenty of shit I probably don't eat.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything that you don't eat? Are you proud of being greedy?
I'm open to trying most things.
Oh my God,
You're a whore.
you gluttonous.
You're a
Pig.
gluttonous whore.
Yeah.
That's what what's that shit? You're a heathen. That's heathenism.
Maybe.
You just down for anything,
Yeah.
pleasure,
trying it.
self-indulgence.
Hedonism.
Heathenism. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, F Mac.
F-Mac on the
But,
boards.
nah, you're more of a heathen.
But that's the
I've
Jamaican.
tried some shit and it was pretty good. Like I've had different types of, like just regular fish, like of course, but you had like swordfish is pretty good. That was fire. That's
Yeah.
not crazy, but it was actually good when I had it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like you wouldn't try shit like that. I tried escargot. You know what I'm saying? A little snail. It was all right.
Wasn't you telling me when you was living in New Orleans you ate alligator chicken nuggets?
I like how Louisiana's
Alligator.
New Orleans.
How you get alligator and go back to nugget form? That's
But
crazy.
yeah, because that's how they were serving it.
Oh, okay. Was it good?
There's no alligator wings, Lauren.
I mean, there's got to be if they got nuggets.
there's no alligator wings, Lauren. You didn't listen. But
I heard what you said.
There's what about the part of the leg
That's
where
like
where
this.
it's crooked?
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the wing.
Is that not a wing?
it's a leg.
Because
Okay.
I was a leg.
Like, y'all keep calling
What are you
wings
talking about? But
legs.
chicken.
Wait,
it's,
but
it's the
if-
same thing. It bends.
It bends like that.
A
Though.
wing is a leg now because
some
it's
point-
chicken?
No, but just
elbow.
think about it like the
Thigh.
structure
Probably
of the
thigh.
what's it called? F-Mac on the boards? Anatomy.
Yeah.
The biology and the anatomy of what it is, it's crooked. Like it's kind of slow.
It's crooked. But if you want to be etymologically correct.
Is that the word?
I don't know. It's close.
How to
enough.
smoke alligator wings? YouTube. They got a whole video on it.
All right.
Whoa. Wait, what does it say? Alligator wings are the front legs of an alligator that are prepared and served similarly to chicken wings. They are often fried until crispy and served with a spicy sauce. So, nigga, that's a wing. You was eating chicken.
I mean, it's not really a wing. They just market it that way to buy it.
That's what I was talking about. The front leg of an alligator looks similar to a chicken wing without the skin.
Okay.
This is similar.
Yeah, nah, my little stint in New Orleans, I never got to eat alligator, but I ate like a whole bunch of other shit.
That's what's up. I'm glad you had fun there, nigga. You ride any bulls?
No, I didn't ride any bulls.
You didn't have that much fun?
Well, it's crazy that you say that. I didn't see any bulls. I haven't been to a place, an establishment, what they call a Magic Mike night place ever. So, but Lauren,
That's actually funny.
Lauren, you little freak, you little Jamaican freak,
Yeah.
you little Jamaican gerbil freak,
Yeah.
you little freaky man. What's up with you, man? What'd you do yesterday? How did you sin? Because we've all, I sinned, but I can't say it. I can't say it on camera. But your sin, it wasn't as egregious, but I do feel like we need to tell the people what you did.
Earlier. What's up again? Go ahead.
So, and by the way, F Mac, he pointed you out first. You rolled the
Make
bull.
it
We know
colorful.
that,
Make it
but
colorful.
we're going to go to you last, ironically. But so Lauren walked in with his head down. He was like, man. Lauren walked in.
Oh my
Lauren
God.
walked in.
That's funny as shit.
Look, Lauren walked in, right?
That's hilarious.
He had his head down. His voice was a little low, like he lost something. But I didn't know what was happening. Me and Tone, we were just having a fruitful conversation about life and the universe and wild LOIs and shit. And, you know, he was setting up the camera, and out of nowhere, under his voice, he was like, yeah, man, I went out, man. I rode a bull. Huh? Right? Hello? You rode what? You rode a bull? With who? Oh, my girl and Jason. F-Mac was there? Well, did he do it first? Yeah, he did it first. He the one who kind of egged me up to do it. Was that true?
He's lying.
Was that true, F-Mac?
Egged him up? No.
No, he's lying, by the
Nah.
way. He knows that. You can tell he's lying because I never said that.
Did you peg him up?
What?
Peg him up is crazy. What?
That's insane.
Did you peg him up to do it?
That's disgusting.
No, he really just appeared behind me in the line. I didn't promote it.
He appeared
He
behind.
piggybacked off your confidence, F-Mac.
Wait, nigga, he appeared behind you?
I gotta really tread lightly right now. No,
Nah, you don't gotta. You don't gotta. You don't have to tread lightly.
Wait,
These
was
days,
it
man.
was it like one of those? Was it like Dracula? Like
Nah,
you just
'cause, like,
felt a tingle in your neck? Like, what is this?
I'm pretty sure he didn't even know that I was getting in the line, and we just both were in the line at the same time.
How do men stand in line for the bull? Is it excitement?
It's strategy. It's strategizing.
Yeah.
We're strategizing.
So is it a lot of like straight face, like arms crossed, like a bodyguard? Like,
It's a lot of observing. A lot of observing the people up front, how long they're staying on.
but you see, what's funny about this whole situation is that F-Mac, you didn't have a decoy. Lauren had his girl there, so he had something to like fall back on, right?
not in my defense.
in point of like standing in line. You, on the other hand, you was a lone ranger. That took a lot of guts.
In my defense, while I was in line, I was trying to get this girl to go up before me the whole time. We were just chopping up the whole time. I had something there. There wasn't the only reason I was there.
Did you meet her there or did you bring her with you?
Didn't met her there.
Oh, okay. F-Mac was feeling like, you know, when you had just have them nights to where everything is just going right, nigga. It's like you got that magical charm. Almost like you're wearing the mask. You just walk in the room, the floor open up, the bitches, F-Mac was just feeling it. So he took that charm and charisma and used it to ride the bull. But it didn't affect him. Because like if he would have did that in the movie, that's a movie scene. Nobody's judging the main character.
But
Because he's feeling it. He's having the night of his life.
F-Mac is such the perfect name for this nigga. F-Mac. You just went there, got a white bitch.
She was Spanish.
Ooh,
Don't
excuse
disrespect him.
me. Okay.
Come on now.
See, that was a setup. I'm sorry. I knew he was gonna try to defend his ego. Like, what, nigga? But nah, seriously, Lauren, back on you. Because we kind of talked about it. We got a couple laughs, but it's a lot more laughs to talk about, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you feel dizzy? What was your experience? Did you feel something in your gut when you was walking on it, like walking up to it?
Nah. Like you said, strategize.
What is strategy to riding it?
Figuring out how to stay on there.
Do you feel like a failure that you fell off?
Nah, because that dude was being a dick the first time.
Yeah, he was low key.
Yeah. Not like he just did that shit like he hit the button too fast or something. As soon as I got on there, that shit was spinning.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucked up.
They did him foul. I was watching that shit.
I think.
Why do you think he picked on you specifically though? Was it something about like
It's probably because
the way you walked up to the line?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna be the nigga that really.
Probably because like
conquered.
the two people before me did pretty well. So
Because you had the
probably
hat on, right?
I did.
Oh, so he thought, oh, this a rider.
He's got a helmet. So
No.
when I throw this nigga off, he'll be all right.
No, it's like it's like when you see a bitch with just tenacity. It's like, oh, she just go for it. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like he saw something in you and he tried you. Cause it's like you had that cowboy hat on. I know you was. What did you hold it to? Like was you holding it? Was you holding it while you was like, you know what I'm saying?
Why you riding like that? It looks weird.
That looks weird. Well,
When you just doing that. In a chair
you
like that
have
by
a
yourself.
video of your sins. Let's show the world, nigga. Let's show the world.
Okay.
I can't do it, nigga. Come on. Come on,
Yo, somebody break this tension, dog.
nigga. Fuck, nigga.
It's not.
Lauren, we have to see
This is not
man.
tension. This is not tension.
What if? Okay, we're being too. Your arms look nice. I see you been in the gym.
What?
I see you been in the gym. The way Lauren was riding it, the nigga he had both arms stretched out. He was looking back and forth, like making sure his balance was right and shit. Can you show the people?
He looked like Spider-Man on the train when he was trying to stop that shit from falling off the
And
bridge.
his face was the same way.
I got to screen record it first before I can get it for you. We'll get it later on the episode.
Nigga face was oh man. Nah, it was
I'm genuinely just impressed with your like ability to tell a story. Like you use things from other stories, like involving in your lie. He said Lauren came in with his head down. After the first thing when I came in here, I was like, man, damn, I'm a little hungover.
That's what
But
he didn't.
But he ain't try to like make it the truth of the story. He said, oh, head down. He was just sad because of what he just went through, what he did. You're good.
Lauren,
You're good.
Lauren,
You're good. I enjoy it.
Lauren. I'm not trying to make anything of anything. That's what happened, nigga. You came in with your head down like you had a long night. Mm-hmm. A long night.
He was walking weird.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
he was straddling something.
You know
all
what I
night.
mean?
He's like,
But
my gate is just so wide.
yeah, this nigga chakras is all wide open, people. This nigga ass chakras is opened. It's evolved.
You said the what chakra?
Your ass chakra.
Oh, that's nasty. I didn't even hear what you said. That's nasty.
Your ass chakra is omnipotent.
What?
Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie, that just woke me up. That was crazy. What are you talking about? No. And it's like you kept saying ass chakra, and I was like, ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Stop doing that. What are you doing?
That's funny though.
Talk
That's
about
funny.
Lawrence Bussy on this podcast.
Whoa. Stop.
Lauren, you are a batty boy.
You a
Stop.
batty
Whoa.
boy.
You are a batty
Whoa,
boy.
relax. Stop. Cut it out.
Lauren,
Disgusting.
it out.
send this
Cut
video
it
to
out.
your uncles.
That's crazy.
I'll get
You
nigga.
shared yourself with that bull.
If we both look, we put $5 together, we'll give you $10. Send it to your family members.
What?
They got like a $5 service fee though, so we might just send them a couple more dollars, nigga.
That's crazy.
It ain't gonna make no impact.
Send the video to your family members.
Okay, sure. I'll do it for you.
What do you think they would say?
Nothing.
You think they would be like?
He's a rude boy.
You think they would? Like, what is?
That's not me, nephew.
Actually, they probably would say something because why would I send a video?
Because
like that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's a weird.
They
video.
don't do that in Jamaica.
I'm sure they got it somewhere.
Only in the tourist sections because they know other countries are like they like that shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes divergence.
But what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to feel like? Am I supposed to feel bad for? What am I supposed to feel like? What are you trying to get me to like feel?
Yeah, what
Like,
are
what
you
do you-
trying to get him to feel, dog? Like
that he hasn't already felt. That he hasn't already been through.
Yeah, like what are you trying to what point are you trying to get across? You're
That's my true
You're
question.
disappointed.
That's my real question.
You're disappointed in your friend, right?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of, did you ride the bull or did you let the bull ride you?
The bull rode him. The bull rode him. You didn't see that video of Lauren picking himself up off the ground?
The way he spun, right?
It looked like a car accident. I was like, oh my God.
This nigga flew like a rag doll, like in a 90s sitcom, like a nigga just flung him like a frisbee.
He got Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Lauren landed on his neck.
Hell yeah. But it came up with a smile.
Yeah.
I did.
Like a champion.
But the most important part is that you had fun. That's what this is all about. You had fun, and now we're having fun, making fun of the fun that you had. That's what friends do. But I don't want you to feel bad. This is what's supposed to happen. This is a ritual.
F Mac, who lasted
I don't
longer?
feel bad.
That's a great question, F Mac. Or nigga, you.
Yeah,
F Mac, who lasted longer?
it was me. I was on there for the longest. I think it was me, Lauren, and one other dude were kind of in some kind of competition.
Y'all was the Cowboys. Whoa. Y'all was in some type of like, y'all had like a rivalry?
Like an unspoken one.
Oh, that's even gayer. That's damning. Because they just walking around with like this energy. It's like, man, that nigga don't ride the
Nah,
bull like me.
dude behind me was acting like, so
wish
what
this
you
was
doing to
Patreon,
stay on
this
so
shit.
long? Kind of shit. And I was like, oh, so you trying to best me or some shit? And I gave him bad advice.
I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Wait, did you dap him up or you said in your head you gave him bad energy like, nigga, I hope you fucking fall.
No, it wasn't that deep. I was giving him the wrong advice, but I mean, like, it was chill. We were fun.
Whoa.
He twisted the handle on the bull when he got off.
You was Schwarzenegger in them. You know when Arnold Schwarzenegger was coming up, he would give niggas that would ask him questions, like bad advice, like, yes, when you pose like this, you showing your arm. And then like he would be on video after like, that guy's an idiot. He believes anything. He deserves to lose.
It's a great strategy. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
What was your strategy? And Lauren, why didn't you follow it? Because F Mac went on first, but for some reason you did a different hold. F Mac, what was your hold strategy? How do you ride?
Such a crazy.
Yo, that's hilarious.
It's I was holding on to the strap up front, and then also just staying with the wave of the bull and holding on to the back at the same time. That's what I was doing.
What about your leverage?
My legs holding on to the.
Well, are you okay? Now we're getting to the bottom of it.
He's using his inner thigh muscles to squeeze while also contracting his lats to squeeze onto the rope. And did you smack the bull's ass?
No.
I'm fucking it's 2 new gays of Menace material, and we're happy to have them.
It was fun yesterday. It was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, it was lit.
It was
Okay,
lit.
both of y'all can't say it was a good night. One of y'all have to be like, man, it was all right.
You keep trying to make the whole night that, and I'm like, we had a good night.
It was
In general.
fun.
And plus, that was
There's a lot
only a
of fun.
tiny part of a big thing, right?
What are you trying to?
I'm just saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
about the night.
Yeah, niggas was outside from like what 10 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Something like that.
Okay.
I got over to y'all's place at like 8.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when niggas went outside.
Oh yeah. Like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
how was your girl cheering you on?
What you mean?
Was she like ride that thing, or was she like get it? Get it.
I couldn't hear.
Get
I
it.
don't know. You gotta
Get
ask,
it, Lauren.
You gotta ask her. You gotta ask her.
You
might
didn't
know.
hear it?
What did she say? What did she say?
I was far.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear her.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's on the other
She
side.
probably
of the
had
room.
a foam finger like Lauren's number one.
Lauren didn't hear it because he was in the zone, nigga.
Yeah, you will. When
He
you're,
was in the when
you're trying to tame a beast, you have to achieve a state of nirvana that doesn't allow you to hear other mortals.
Also, when you're doing things you love, you achieve a level of blissfulness to where everything gets blocked out. Michael Jordan talks about it with basketball and gambling and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that's just what Lauren experienced. Fucking. And then he had this nigga ass is like, yo, I wouldn't ride it. Nigga, what are you talking about? I'm not doing that.
You okay?
That's just, no, I'm doing you when you fell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Here you go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Stop, bro. That's disgusting. What is wrong?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He has to do something because I'm not feeling it.
That's
You're not feeling what?
that's
You're not feeling what?
What you mean?
You said he has to do something because I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, because it was just a side comment. You ain't had to address it. Nigga.
I know what you were
That's-
talking about.
Yeah, but pull up the video.
Lauren, pull up what wait. F-Mac, you read the Bible? What sin is this?
No, I haven't read the
It's
Bible.
7
no.
of them, nigga. Somebody comment down below. Let's watch it.
Those are only the deadly ones.
Yeah.
It's 10 Commandments.
Okay.
Fuck.
Shit. Oh, stop playing. Hold up.
There we go. Look at him.
He thought he was doing something.
Nah, no, right now he's slow riding it.
That's
Look at him. Yeah. Come on. And I know you made eye contact with the operator. Like, come on, nigga.
No.
Give it to me. Yeah. Look at Lauren, everybody.
Okay.
And that hat is a prop.
you're not activating your core.
This nigga, there's some weird thing going on.
How many people?
Wait,
will
why
watch?
are you waving your hand like that? Like
Trying to
you-
keep my balance.
I've seen that before. Oh,
I fell off right there, I guess.
That was a good place to cut it.
You guess?
oh, that
I
was-
didn't know I cut it at that spot.
Oh,
I really didn't. I swear to God I didn't. I swear to God I didn't.
Lauren,
I swear I didn't. I
Lauren,
did not know. I thought I had the whole thing in
you're
there.
responsible
I'm dead ass.
for
I
editing,
just did that.
for
I didn't know that.
clipping, for you do so many things with better tools.
Bro, the only thing I was trying
and
to
this
clip
is a
off.
mistake that you're telling me you made?
Yeah, the only thing I was trying to clip off was the end of my screen recording. You know how it has that screen that pop up at the end? So I screen recorded it just now so I could put it up here, and I tried to clip that end off. I didn't know that happened right here.
as long as they see this,
They did.
They
You know
didn't
what I
see
mean?
his dismount though. That's the most important
the
thing.
bull, and it's crazy because it's like that nigga threw you off, man. It's like, oh, get up, oh, oh, shit,
How long are you gonna be on?
huh?
How long do you think you're gonna be on?
How,
If you went on?
nigga, are you speaking Spanish? How long did you think I would be on it?
Yeah. You think you would have been on longer than Lauren?
No. Why are you asking me like you're challenging me?
I'm not. I'm just asking because I mean it's a conversation right now.
Nah,
No,
I
he's
would.
asking you in a way that forces you to answer.
Yeah, like
He's not asking you if you would do it.
Yeah.
He's implying that you would,
Yeah.
and how good would you be? So it's kind of confusing for you because his ego is like, I want to be better at everything than everybody, but it's like I don't want to be good at this.
Yeah, nah,
So that's what that was.
I'm not about to be good at that, nigga. But no, I don't.
That's stupid.
I think I'm a bad rider. I think I have bad. You know, when you're tall, you have a long tail femur. Thank you. femur, nigga.
The femur bone is just so long. It's like, fuck. I
Yeah.
can't. My femur.
I'm not biologically.
I can't even.
I'm not biologically made to ride anything,
Okay.
let alone sit on a toilet for longer than 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Our hamstrings don't lasso. You see the way he was gripping that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I lose feeling in my toes. They're too far away from my heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Lauren. You know, I feel like I'm awake now. I was using that little conversation to, you know, get
wake up.
to inspire myself because I was like, man, I'm tired.
And
this coffee isn't enough.
Yeah.
Coffee isn't enough caffeine. What I'm realizing, I don't know if I like tapped my sources, but I be drinking this shit and it feels like nothing. And this is supposed to be bougie espresso, cafe bustelo. This is supposed to be like Colombian crack.
You said bougie?
Bougie.
You
What?
mean the instant coffee?
That's
Yeah.
not bougie.
Of the instant coffee.
Can we please
There's
look
a
up?
top shelf of everything.
Can we please look up?
I mean, if you could spin it that way, then sure.
It's not a spin. Why is everything a spin to you, Lauren?
Because that's a spin.
He last
No,
night.
we know why.
Last night.
We know why. Can you look up top shelf instant coffee?
Man.
Lauren still
Damn,
got
bro.
whiplash.
I got you. Hold on.
This nigga got dizzy on it. Little freak.
Man,
We
that
giving you
shit-
a
that
lot
shit
of
was-
liberty.
That shit was actually harder than I thought it would be.
What came up? Well, you Googled. What did you Google?
Top shelf instant coffee.
And what came up?
Cafe Bustelo.
Thank you. Don't even name anything else.
Whoa, I know what it is.
Oh wait, it's not top. It's a $6 one at Target. There's a $10 one at Target right here. What are you talking about? It's not
Target
top
is
shelf.
more expensive, but it's
Both of these are Target, but there's one that's $6, and then the other one that's not Cafe Bustelo is $10.49. So
But
this
I
can't be
didn't
the top
say it
shelf.
was the most expensive coffee in the world, but you Google top shelf coffee and my coffee came up.
But there's other ones that came up more.
You can spin it.
So
that
Nescafe
way.
Cold came up more,
Lauren, my bottle's up there 3 times.
and this bottle's up here 3.
4.
No, 3 times.
You realize the top shelf holds a lot of different bottles?
Yeah.
There's not just one bottle on the top of the shelf. Don't hate because my shit came up.
I think you got the best.
What's that right there? What's that right there? You see that in the bottom right
Right
corner of that picture he took?
Yeah, Cafe Bustelo. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. And what about that picture right there? What about that image that has another assorted lineup of bougie instant coffees that also features my bottle? Don't try to kick my cup.
I
Lauren.
look.
I mean,
guess-
Don't try to kick my
I get what
cup.
you're saying,
He
but
is
you're
right.
still.
Nigga, I pour up.
I'm gonna be honest. We gotta give it to him. I mean,
You have to.
unfortunately,
You're
this shit
literally
popped
trying
up.
to find a way to hate, and it's gross.
I'm not hating.
But can I say
That's
something?
the thing.
What if
You turned it
instant
into hate. I'm
coffee?
not hating.
What if instant coffee in itself is low tier? So
That's what I'm
whatever pops
saying.
up. But that's not even the point.
That's a stupid point.
This
That's
I,
not a stupid point.
I
That's a
got.
stupid point,
I'm saying though, it's instant coffee.
bro. You're drinking an energy drink.
This is the first time I got this in a long time. I spent like $3.
You realize that's battery spit?
Is that a Celsius?
Yeah.
That's battery spit in the can.
Batteries, nigga. We was drinking Red Bulls last week.
Yeah, that's like
That Celsius
battery
shit,
piss.
tastes better, but it's something about that shit feel off to me.
It's off because it's a chemical imbalance.
I tried it once last week for the first time. That shit.
It's not good.
Nah, it tastes good, and it did some, but it was, I don't know. I didn't feel right after.
It's not good.
You didn't feel right
It's not
after?
good for you.
Hell no, because
It
it's like
probably increased your body temperature.
pre-workout kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just got
Word.
like it's just chock full of vitamins and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like a pre-worker.
Chock full of
I think
vitamins.
there's like pre-workout in it or some shit.
Well, and how do you drink your energy drinks? That's another important thing with like drinking coffee, just caffeine mixes. You have to drink it properly. You know what I mean? Like if you can't drink like a lot of times with the podcast, we'll get here and pop open the energy drink just then when we should have popped it open like 30 minutes before, an hour before.
I feel like I do it perfectly.
Word? Nah.
Yeah.
I like
What
to,
it takes time for it to get in your system.
I like to slow sip it. I don't like to.
Yeah, but every sip you take, I feel a little bit of a boost. Especially with the Red Bull, it's like you sip it a little bit. You sip it a little bit more, and then it builds up over time. And now you wide awake, and you still got half a can left. It's not like ibuprofen to where it takes 45 minutes to kick in. So if you want to have no pain at 7 o'clock, you better do it by 6:30.
Shit, nigga.
So it takes within 10
say
minutes.
shit about wiping
Within
shit,
10 minutes,
nigga.
that Red Bull
can't even have
is supposed to start working, and then it peaking between 15 and 45 minutes.
But I like to peak during the podcast.
It's 45. Yeah, and that's why I like to pop it open 30 minutes. Wait, caffeine enters your bloodstream, causing your heart rate and blood pressure to rise. Oh, that's something else.
That's
effects.
just the side
Just 10
effects.
minutes, the time and the effect.
And then if you keep going, you'll
some
see a
more.
grave site.
So 15 to 45 minutes, it peaks in your bloodstream, make you feel more alert and improving your concentration.
Nah, man. So what we do, man, if there's anybody watching this that got like an energy drink company, you know what I mean? You're trying to get your brand out, please, email us, you know what I'm saying?
The nutritional facts too.
DM us, we have our email, you know what I'm saying, on our IG. It's very pivotal. Exactly.
Nutritional facts from like random people though, they could just put a sticker on that bitch. You don't even really know if it's real.
Yeah, they're not necessarily FDA regulated. Yeah, nah. But yeah, this caffeine is very important to the production of the show.
Yeah.
It's literally the fuel. There was one time where because back in the day, AJ used to always have coffee. That was kind of the routine. You go in the house, you make some coffee in a little cup. He had all the styrofoam with the plastic covers and all that shit. It was beautiful. But that stopped happening. So one day I walked in there, it's like, man, I need something. I got me a spoon, put some honey and some salt on that shit. Called it a day.
It's a natural pre-workout.
Yeah. But it wake you up though. It's like, all right, I'm fucking here now. It's like smelling salts in your kitchen.
This nigga did some
voodoo.
jailhouse shit.
Nah, it's not jailhouse shit. That's just it's bro science. You don't know bro science? You notice the 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 pointed it out right away. He was like, natural pre-workout.
Yeah, that's what that is.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Why'd you make him sound?
Natural pre-workout.
You sound castrated.
Castrated.
Come on, guys, it's 𝙿𝙾𝚃. I'm in here. I'm in the building. But yeah, nah, caffeine is very important. And black-owned brands, too. You won't fuck with that other shit.
What black-owned caffeine do you drink?
I don't know.
AJ's coffee?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's probably the black-owned as I get, especially when it comes to caffeine. But if you're watching and you're out there and you believe in us, please let us know.
Mm-hmm.
But
share with us.
Yeah, nah, man.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? Because I've been watching a lot of the Diddy footage of the courtrooms and like the trials and shit.
Yeah.
And like I had peeped, there's always a cartoon sketch of the courtroom that usually looks goofy as hell. And it just always happens. So I did my little research trying to figure out why are there people who are like, you know what I want to be when I grow up?
Yeah.
I want to draw child molesters.
Yeah.
For a living.
Yeah.
So apparently you're not allowed to have cameras in the courtroom, which confuses me because I feel like they pick and choose when that's a rule because we see Young Thug all the time. And in certain cases, we've seen like actual photos and footage of in court, but apparently it's not always acceptable.
Okay.
So they have to have the cartoonist there to really like capture the moment and all that for the public, for the newspapers afterwards. But I was just thinking like they still paying people to do that. And now I saw this lady talking. She was like, man, the business is kind of going under the water. You know, they got AI now, TikTok in the courtroom. So it's like there's no place for us anymore.
The fuck?
And I started to feel bad a little bit, but then not really.
Nah, you should feel bad. Because that's a dope concept. Can we look up, what do you even call that?
A courtroom sketch artist.
It's courtroom sketch artist. Let's just see what pops up. And look up salary first. Because that's important.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
And and
apparently it's like it's not a small business, but it's one of them. You know how like the top 50 comedians kind of know each other a little bit? It's one of them situations. Because there's only but so many high profile cases. It's only but so many cases in general that you kind of mix and mingle with your comrades. But this says, as of September 2024, the average hourly pay for a courtroom sketch artist is $24.65, but it's a range, so like it could be as low as $9.
Nigga, $9?
Yeah.
I would rather, oh my God.
It could be as low as $9. And it's like, what's a $9 job look like? I'm not gonna lie, I think I could do a $9 courtroom sketch artist job.
No.
Yeah, I could.
No.
I could.
No.
I could definitely do that. $9 an hour?
You'll probably do the 13-cent part.
Nah, they'd have to give me the other 10.
Nah.
The other 9.
Yeah.
But not for real though. Cause like I used to be able to draw. Give me like a month of just redrawing my old drawings and shit, trying to ride the bike again. And then $9 an hour. I can do that.
You could draw.
Yeah. Every logo we've ever drawn, my drawings are better.
Yeah, but that's and we've always changed.
Yeah, but yeah, it's always a but. What?
Yeah, they're good like for the moment, and then we're like, all right, we got a professional. Let's get this shit really worked out.
Well, yeah. yeah.
But it starts,
professional.
but it starts with the initial like concept.
I gotta
course.
give him an exoskeleton to base his shit
conception
off
of it all,
of.
yeah.
Nigga, exoskeleton.
Hey, nigga.
Exoskeleton.
I have to be
flimsy.
the muse. I have to be the muse.
You got to be the muse.
Yeah, you don't know what that is.
I know what that is, but is that
You ain't watched the Kobe Bryant documentary?
I know what a muse is, but I'm saying, do you know what that muse is?
I'm amused by the fact that you keep asking me this question like I didn't bring it up. Of course I know what a muse is. That's why I used it correctly.
Being a muse, what does that mean?
Well,
Is that
that's a
weird?
different word, to be amused.
No, to be a muse.
Oh, okay.
Like you saying you're a muse, isn't that automatically like in strange territory range?
It's not weirder than riding a bull.
Well, damn, Lauren. It's like it's like
Oh shit! I didn't even
can't
hear. I didn't
with
even
it.
hear the shot just now.
God
It
damn
wasn't
it.
even a shot. It was a genuine statement.
but it was like, yeah.
I heard like the tail end of it. All I heard was not weird.
It's
than
like
riding
no
a bull.
matter-
I heard the tail
You just
end of
heard
it.
Brad Boo and you was like,
I was like, oh,
that's
oh,
probably
shit,
about
what
me.
the fuck? Yeah.
we could say the most outlandish thing, and we could just bring up Lauren travesty. we could just bring up his
transgressions.
his wrongdoings.
It only works because both of you on the same side.
It's
Like
not-
jokes work better when you can like go back and forth.
Well, yeah, and
You know
I'm
what I'm
not,
saying? Like,
yeah,
that's what I mean. That's
They
what I mean.
do.
That's what I mean.
And
That's
there
what I mean.
are a lot of bad jokes that get propped up by two niggas liking them on the show.
That's what I mean.
There's a lot of that
That's-
shit.
yeah,
that's what
I know, nigga, I know.
It's everywhere though. It's literally everywhere though. But yeah, what was we talking about?
Talking about the sketch artist shit, I thought.
The
Well,
sketch artist courtroom, but then you
But then
started
this
coming
shit-
at me.
But then,
And then you
we started
flipped it over
coming
here.
back. You
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
Why
No,
would you
I-
And then
do that,
as
Lord?
long as there's a mutual, you know what I'm saying, a mutual defendant that two people can attack, then it, you know.
A
it's all
tool getting jumped is always harder.
It's always harder.
It's always harder.
It's always
but
harder.
that mano
And
shit.
now you got to see what you can do.
That's
on your
what
own.
men have made.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
we play lots of 21 because
Yeah,
it's
nah,
you
for sure.
versus you.
For sure.
Would you at a loss for words? nigga?
Yeah, what you about to say, nigga?
Wait, what you trying to configure?
Yeah,
huh?
what is wrong with you?
You trying to figure
I
out?
still
nigga?
can't believe this
I think
nigga.
my Cafe Bustelo just kicked in, nigga.
You can't believe. You can't believe. Hold
Or
on.
maybe
You,
it's 'cause
you really
it's
just
11
can't believe I did that.
Your ass cheeks still hurt. Don't talk to me,
What are you
nigga.
talking about?
If you mention his ass rocker again
Yeah, bro,
in this episode,
you've been making this gayer and gayer and gayer, bro.
and
Like
and
you were the
I
only
literally
one,
told
bro.
him, I was like, we keep giving him liberties. Like I haven't been pausing shit.
Yeah, I've been
it's like
chilling.
it's making fun of Lord.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool.
What
but
are
I'm
you
like,
talking about?
If you
I'm
gonna
like,
crack your
whoa.
joke, crack your
Wait,
joke. But I
wait,
mean,
first
don't
of all,
keep getting
but don't
gay
crack
about
no
it.
ass.
Like,
First of all,
I'm saying,
first
like,
of all, crack no ass.
First of all,
nigga.
butt chakra is funny, and nigga, you
the
the
only
one.
one that laughed.
You the one who came in here You the one who came in here head down talking about I rode a bull last night.
you the only
What
one
are you
that-
talking about?
That's
it's
crazy.
It's a mechanical bull. You don't say I rode a bull. I rode a mechanical bull.
I didn't come in here with my head down saying I rode a bull. I came in here saying that damn, it's a late start to my day and I had a hangover. And then you started talking about my night and I was like, shit, I went out
because of a strenuous night.
because I was drinking.
I'm not gonna lie, Lauren, you got in here and you didn't sit down for like 20 minutes.
What are you talking about? We
And
had
in
to set
hindsight,
what?
knowing
20
what
minutes?
happened,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
knowing what happened,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't come in here and set up. I'm not supposed to come in here and set up shit and get
set
shit
up,
going. That's
set
not what I'm supposed
up.
to do.
Setting up is different than like, waddling around this motherfucker.
Yeah. So I gave you a
aching,
setup for your waddle joke. That's
aching
good.
in pain.
That's good.
I've never
good.
seen Lauren move like a penguin before, nigga.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I
Lauren's
didn't
in
know
here.
Jamaicans walk like that,
Lauren's in here like surfs up.
especially on a Sunday. But yeah, nah.
Sunday isn't significant to Jamaicans though, right?
No.
That holds no weight. They believe in
No,
Jah.
what you mean? Yeah, it is. It's God's day.
It's still God's Day in Jamaica.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Is it because y'all got colonized or is that y'all thought?
You go to church on Sundays?
it's colonized. It's,
No. Yeah.
It's the
They've-
same for you, nigga. What you
They've
mean?
been caught.
Same for me. What you mean? I'm a
Colonized.
descendant of African slaves.
Shit, nigga, I don't.
Everything was colonized over here.
Shit, I don't subscribe to that whole. I even talked about that with Dom. Like, I don't think it's weird, but I used to. Black people that still believe in like Christianity.
Oh, is that who you were talking about? Is that who y'all were with?
Yeah, shout out to Potty Mouth. We never.
Who we was with yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, somebody different. Okay.
Who was we with yesterday?
Because I thought y'all went to that little festival thing.
No, that was
we did go to that little
thing, and we'll talk about how bad that was.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Put some
We're
Shrek
done.
ears on and shit.
But yeah, nah. I used to think that black people who believe in Christianity, I thought I was like, why would you believe in that? Why would you believe in something that was like given to destroy you?
If you're gonna sign a religious contract, it's the best contract to sign.
It's one of the better ones.
It's an NBA contract.
What's
in the sense that you're getting paid guaranteed.
What is the best like religious contract to sign?
Christianity.
Is it? I mean, is it just because of the forgiveness thing? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's a part of it, but it's just in general. Like, there's not that many rules.
But look at it this way.
Go ahead.
With religious contracts, everyone who signs the contract, you want that contract to be ironclad, and you want everybody who signs that contract to live up to that contract.
Yeah.
Most other religions live up to their contract better than Christians. So if you about that life, meeting other people that's about that life is a lot easier.
Well, hold on.
Well,
the thing is,
and your point,
that's what makes Christianity the best contract, is because you sign it and you're not really upholded to it, and you still get the guaranteed deal.
But I'm coming from the perspective of a person who wants to sign the contract and live the contract.
Well, so when I say the best deal, like the best religious contract to sign, I'm talking about like literally like Shark Tank.
Okay,
like,
I
can get 12% equity in
tenfold.
heaven.
Yeah. That's fair.
This just makes more sense
fair.
for me. Let's work more on the back end.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's Christianity, dog. You
that'll
can
work.
fuck up your whole life. You could do it all. You could be the worst person possible. You could challenge yourself. Like, I'm gonna try to be more fucked up than Hitler. And then right at that last moment, you just get on your knees, look blue-eyed, blonde-haired Jesus in the face, and ask for forgiveness.
but I would even
you're gonna
say,
get it.
I would even say
You're gonna get into heaven.
I would even say, what would you even Muslim? What's the name?
It's one of the worst, one of the hardest contracts to sign.
Would you call them Muslims?
Islam.
Islam.
Thank you. Is the Islamic religion, nigga?
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones too. A lot of times, like, niggas think that, oh, like, nigga, you can have 8 wives, and you know, niggas would think that, but there's a structure to getting the wives that a lot of niggas don't follow.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, it's a vetting process that a lot of niggas skip. A lot of niggas would just get the bitch, and the first wife find out about the second one, and then it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? Leave or stay? If you leave, you're damned for life.
Yeah.
If you stay, you know, you'll get something.
You'll have a comrade.
You'll have a soul sister,
Yeah.
somebody to confide in. And I would say Christianity or Islam is definitely up there. You can get away with a lot in Islam.
Oh,
and if you have
Can you though?
if you have a good Ramadan, nigga, all the bad you did that year is gone, nigga. All you need is a good Ramadan.
Really?
Yeah.
Nigga, just dehydrate yourself to maximum proficiency.
Nigga, just like you trying to lose weight for a fight.
Just talk
Yeah.
a little bit.
Just put on the suit, put the duct tape around it. But I would also, is it Buddhism or is it Hinduism where you reincarnate?
Hinduism.
I would consider that contract.
Nah, I don't like reincarnation, dog.
You don't fuck with it?
I don't like reincarnation. Don't
Why,
bring me back.
You only want one shot?
I only want one shot. That's all I need. I think I'm a winner. All I need is one.
That's not true.
All I need is one.
You haven't done anything.
All I need is one.
Nah. The thing is,
And you got to think about like the idea of what life, like, nigga, is life that good to just come back and keep coming back, nigga?
yeah.
It should be.
Really?
If it's different every time.
You think so?
Yeah. It's like literally watching a whole new movie.
What if you only get lucky once and then it's like gambling? Like you literally roll the dice and you could get a bad hand or, well, dice to cards. You get the point.
Then you start over. Reincarnate, baby.
I don't
You
like
just
reincarnate.
keep going until
'Cause
you
then
find the life that you would like
even
to
the
live.
idea that you live a bad life and you come back as a fly. What is a bad life?
And even if you came back as a fly, you wouldn't be a fly for 24 hours. They don't live longer than that.
And they don't.
It's just a quick little experience. It's like playing a game. You're just completely submersed.
I wouldn't want to come back. I wouldn't want to come back, man. Just take me somewhere else. I'm trying to go to a new level, man. I'm not trying to go back. I'm trying to elevate.
But what if, because I think that not Hinduism or Hinduist in general, but there is a certain sector like spiritual philosophy that says that we supposed to keep coming back until like we become a god, essentially.
Yeah.
Until we've lived every life possible. Then you have the complete human experience. So you can go on to that next plateau. So it might just be your arrogance and coupled with your ignorance that thinks that you could become a god off one lifetime experience.
No.
You haven't been an Asian woman yet.
But and I don't
You've
want
never mined coal.
And I don't want to be. You know, if I was an Asian woman, I would want the right to have 2 kids. Asian women don't get that option, nigga.
Well, it depends on what generation of Asian woman you are. You might get born into like 40, 55.
And which country you are in Asia.
Yeah.
40, 55 when it wasn't like 7
40,
billion
55.
yet. You can have a couple. But
Nah, that's in the future, dummy.
oh, wait, what'd you say?
40, 55.
40, 55.
Yeah, so it's
I
like we might not even be nutting girls anymore. It might just be completely digital.
Nigga, Asian women are gonna be dead.
You don't think they're gonna make it?
Nah, I thought you said 1455. I was like, oh yeah, because you could have a couple because there was diseases and you gotta have a couple. But 4095, like, man, they're gonna be like, why do we need Asian women? There's white women. We can
What's gonna be the like most dominant race in 4055?
It has to be F-Max. It's gonna be a bunch of F-Max running around.
Nah, they're gonna be a little bit. By then, they're gonna be even more ambiguous than F-Mac. It'll literally be like, well, it's gonna be a cornucopia of a person. Like they'll probably have like a big bell pepper nose, but like silk blonde hair,
Lauren,
tan skin. Like it's just gonna be one.
Lauren,
We might end up looking like aliens.
Lauren, look up alien Prometheus engineers.
Oh yeah, the white dudes, right?
Yeah,
The blue eyes.
this is what it's gonna be like.
No genitalia.
No genital. It's
But he's still built like a dude.
This shit right here?
this shit. This is what's gonna be like.
This is a little blurry.
About 40, 55 though.
Lauren, you're finally gonna get the body you want. Yay.
I'm not gonna be here in 4055.
Because I was about to make that joke by myself.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna have arms. I can't wait for the future, nigga.
Hell yeah.
That nigga look like the Silver Surfer right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
looks like
does.
a AI.
Shit's. Ah, well.
That he's still a guy. Take
I
that
was
shit
about
off
to
that
say,
screen,
yeah.
Lauren.
This
This the future you want?
Nah, this is what you said.
This is what you want, nigga. He said in the
1495.
future, my shit just gonna hang low.
We going
funny
back
as hell.
to leaves and cloths.
I don't know if you wanna, that's your thing.
Is this the same shit? This ain't the same shit, is it?
That's the same guy. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just in his
same guy.
armor.
The same guy.
Oh,
in
it's just
his
armor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that
What
noise?
does
You hear
sound,
that? Is that De Niro whimpering around somewhere?
A fly has a mic.
I don't know what that was.
But don't.
What happened?
Oh, you don't have headphones in. You're not hearing it.
It might have been him. That would make the most sense.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
gone
gone
now.
now.
But it was like Bambi was
Hello?
whimpering in
Yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah, for real. That's actually a good, a good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, little Timmy's in the well.
Oh
What's
man.
going on?
F-Mac, were you saying something? I'm fucking.
That's fine.
But nah, man. The future is bright, man.
Is it?
The future is bright. But
What does your future
And
look
that's why. What's my future?
Yeah.
We have 55, by the way.
I think it's going to be, very fruitful. You know what I mean? I'm laying some nice seeds in some nice fertile soil.
You laying some seeds, nigga.
Yeah, I'm laying some
You
seeds.
laying
I'm laying some seeds.
You gotta be careful.
I have to be careful. And, that's why you got to be careful, with how you prepare your seeds. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't place them too close because then the roots are going to get connected in
That's
a
good,
way
though.
that's in a way that's bad for like the plants. And, I took the horticulture class, nigga.
And I remembered it. So what does that mean?
Because you remember the name, not the actual things that took place in the class.
I know
nigga.
a lot about horticulture.
Come
nigga.
on, man.
Did you know that trees can talk to each other? There it is again. You hear it?
Whoa.
That one sounded like
That one was crazy.
That one
That
was different though.
was crazy.
I feel like
Yeah, what the fuck was
I
that?
feel like
bro?
it is gonna come out the headphones with a balloon.
Maybe it's hold up.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that is, but
We got hacked. Leak, is that you? Leak fucking with us.
I was about to say, nigga, I don't know what's going
That
on.
shit sound crazy.
Luso got us from the Neverlands. But
Horticulture.
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 Trees can talk to each other.
That's what you were talking about.
That's what I was talking
Yeah, that's
about.
what I'm saying.
Wow.
And then the tree started talking through the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Can we look this up?
Yeah, nah, they can communicate.
We're not
They
gonna be
can-
able to hear him speak.
They can send nutrients.
Oh, you just talking about Google? My fault.
They send nutrients.
They can send nutrients to fellow trees, nigga. You took horticulture, you didn't know this?
We learned about plants and
You
shit.
see, the mere mortal doesn't understand that under the ground is a completely different place. It's just a different atmosphere. Damn near like all tree roots that you see on the surface level, they go down another like 10 feet underground, dog, and then they interconnect. It's like a whole stitching system happening
AWA.
under the soil. Yeah.
Can you read that word right there?
What is?
Yeah, Tony, can you read that?
Let me gear up for it. Let me brace myself. Hold on. Let me brace myself. I got to start the sentence.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
literally.
I got to start the
read
sentence.
it in your head first and then.
Flow through it. Through a network of fungi called mycorrhizal networks.
Nope.
That was a good one though. That was a
It
good
sounds
one though.
good, but
if
it's
I
not,
would have
yeah.
said it without the words being there, you'd have been like, all right, mycorrhizal.
Wait, leaving you trying to skate over it, nigga.
Escape over it. You know, I did my tit.
Yeah, he did a
Go tit
confident
for
one
tat,
too.
nigga.
Trees communicate with each other through a network
you
of
so
fungi called mycorrhizal networks, which is often referred to as the wood wide web. What the fuck? Wood wide web. This network allows trees to share information and resources, including nutrients.
I told you, nigga.
Well, yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Defensive signals. You didn't know that.
I didn't know trees could fight. What does it say? Send warning signals to each other? I don't know.
Grass does that. That's the smell of grass when it gets cut.
Really?
Yeah.
You're trying to warn the other grass that there's a blade coming. like they can just, oh shit, just get out of here. Nigga.
Brace for impact. Brace for impact.
Yeah, singing each
Yeah.
other about insect attack. Okay. Make sound chemical signatures nearby to a pine tree. We could produce enzymes to defend itself. Oh. Okay.
Wow, Lauren, you sound so interested with that. Oh.
Yeah. Intrigued.
Intrigued with wood.
You trying to start the show?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, America. We back once again, time and time again. This is your favorite show. It's called LOI, and I'm your host, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles, white man behind the boards.
Yep.
F Mac in the building.
That's me.
That's him. And we are back. Do what you do best. Like the video. Comment down below your wild LOIs. Partner in the show. We talk about it, sometimes y'all, but we also talk with y'all at the end of the show. So comment down below your wild LOIs and ask your questions.
Yeah, it's pivotal because it allows us to communicate with you guys on a level that we would never do so. You're 1 billion miles away.
Yeah.
You're all the way in foreign lands.
Yeah.
You need a passport to even think about getting here, and then you have to find us.
Yeah.
It's impossible. That's the only way we could talk to you, nigga.
And he was arguing with somebody in our comment section. Well, I guess we'll bring it up near the end. He was going back and forth. A nigga was like, nigga, you not even from here. What you talking about our politics for?
Yeah.
And Nutso was like, hey, man, I see it on the TV. What the fuck? X. Twitter X. So you, man, you just keep talking back, Nutso, man. Don't let these niggas bully you, man. And niggas keep doing what you're doing and don't let the white man win. You know what I mean? We got to play the middle ground.
You think so?
Yeah.
You playing it, or is that where you actually are?
I'm playing it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah, nah. It's a lot of people.
I don't give a damn about anything, nigga. But
It's a lot of people playing the
I
middle
got
ground.
scammed. I got scammed this week.
Scammed as in
Scammed as in
African
I was
prince?
hustling backwards, and I just accepted less than what I should have because during this job search, I need money. I need to find ways to get money without hurting people. So I had this jacket. It's like a $220 jacket. I just never wore it because it's just not my style. I can't get down like that.
Oh, is it something Lauren would wear?
Yes, definitely. It's like a
Small,
it's like a
tight,
pilot's jacket.
latex.
But like a cool nigga pilot's jacket, like the jacket Tom Cruise wears when he hops off the jet. He puts it on, then he puts the shades on.
Okay.
type jacket like that. It's like, yes, some shit along these lines, but it was like, it had some denim on it somewhere. It was just some shit that, you know, I just can't. You see that one in the middle, Lauren?
Right here.
Nah, go over to the left. 2 images, boom. Nah, 2 images, boom, and then boom. Yeah, something like that. I just couldn't get jiggy with it. You know what I mean? It's not the worst thing in the world.
I feel it.
Okay.
AJ would love it. You know, he loves a patch. This nigga come in patched out if we let him.
Yeah,
But
nah.
I just didn't want it. It was $220. I took it to Plato's Closet.
Oh yeah. You gotta scan
Steak
it out.
number one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mistake number one.
Why was,
And then hold on, because I see the emotions in the room.
Okay.
Let me digress. In my hustling, I've never gone to Plato's. I've always thought about it. I was like, let me see what they give it to me. But I just always settle for online because I know what I can get.
Yeah.
I can establish my price, and that's what it is. I used to hustle eBay like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You remember that, especially that one golden era that we had hit in.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just a great lucrative time period for
know what
LOI.
I mean?
But I'm normally an eBay guy. I wanted the cash right now, though. Like, I needed it in hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm going to have to
Desperate.
argue with it. I'm going to have to mail it. I'm going to have to do all this shit. So let me just go into Plato's and just see what they do. It's $220. What's the worst that they could offer? I get in there. I give him the jacket. She's kind of being a little snarky. She's like, nigga, you ain't got no bag. I'm like, bitch, I don't normally sell clothes like this.
Yeah.
I'm normally in a better situation. You gonna scold me because I ain't got a trash bag. So she's like, here. She put it in the bag. All right, cool. I come back. She's like, yeah, you know, we actually really enjoyed your stuff. She's like, we're gonna make you an offer. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna buy with this money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna get some gas. And then yeah, I'm gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
And so she comes back. She's like, yeah, $16.
Hell no.
And I was like, man.
You let it go for that?
I was like,
wait,
No
whoa.
way.
yo, I was like,
Whoa.
YSL Woody. I was like, Judge. I was like, why you asking me all these questions? Come on.
Nigga, did you like?
I parted ways with the jacket because I wanted the $16.
Wait,
Whoa.
nigga, wait.
$16.
Why did you?
Bro.
The $16.
Wow.
Never that bad.
You didn't get
It's never
scammed,
that
nigga.
bad.
You
Oh,
God damn, nigga. I hustled in reverse.
Yeah, you
Wait,
my God.
Why?
The thing is,
What?
it was a lot that went into making this decision because I have multiple sets of merchandise of good value that I could sling. So I took the jacket there as a tester to see what they would do. And once that went through, I was like, all right, I'll take the 16 and just sling my other shit the old fashioned way. Cause then I know I'm gonna reap my benefits. But I was
But
like,
did you?
man,
Did you not want to seem like? Did you not want to give her the?
Say-
give me
say.
that back. Like I ain't taking that.
I didn't give a damn about that shit. Cause we was already kind of like, we already both had this energy to where it was like, I mean, you're doing your job and I'm doing my job, so let's just get this shit over with. That's probably why it was so low.
But when did you like first take note in your mind, like, fuck, I just did that?
As soon as she said $16, I was like, this is
No,
gonna
but you didn't do it yet.
No,
So like,
it was gonna happen. It was
shit.
gonna happen, and I knew it. And I was like, "Fuck, man, I
Wow.
couldn't even hide it from her." She said 16. I was like, "Give me the money."
see, and that's the male ego. You wouldn't even ask your friend for the 16 to give you a little more time.
Why?
Lauren, I would sell my kidney for 50 cents.
That's what I'm
Why
saying.
would you go to Plato's and not like try to go to like another establishment or something?
Like where? Because it's so easy that you couldn't name it.
You can go to pawn shops.
Pawn shops.
Pawn shops.
But then, you
Good
know,
one.
that's another $5 worth of gas to go 10 minutes further down the road. You got to think about the margins.
Did that $16
God damn.
This is a wholesale business
But
we're
that's
dealing
get
with.
way more than
Bro,
16.
did that $16 make it at least all of it into your gas tank?
Yeah.
How many in gallons is that?
Probably like
Four.
four. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
This ain't more sense.
$3.99 a tank. Yeah.
Nigga, that little.
I hustled backwards though, man, but it was worth it. I drove here on that jacket, so shout out to that. Shout out to that jacket, huh? Because it wasn't that bad of an investment. I got to work and shit.
Oh, nah, nigga.
It's gonna be a bad investment in another day or two.
Another day or two, yeah, I'm gonna miss my jacket.
Now you're gonna
nah.
miss what you could have had.
Yeah. No, I mean it's not that, you know. Money.
Facebook Marketplace would have got you right.
Probably.
Yeah, for sure.
That was-
That's
Yeah,
why
why
I'm about
did
to
you-
sling these Timbs.
That would happen quickly.
That's why I'm about to sling these Timbs.
You about to sell the Timbs too?
Yeah, but I haven't worn those Timbs in 3 years.
Bro is going through a mass liquidation. I feel it. I've been there.
This is my fourth one.
Nigga said mass liquidation. Hey, this nigga said he's liquefying everything. He
Yep.
needs all his assets
Yeah.
in
In
hand.
paper.
And paper, yeah. Nah, trust me. I was going
I gotta
through that moment,
diversify
too.
my income, nigga.
Nigga, I'm still thinking
Put
about
some
it.
more, some melanin in there.
I got this Apple Watch. I'm still thinking about getting off.
You about to sell the Apple?
Word.
Oh,
Yeah, well, another one. I got another
Nigga.
one in a brand new box.
Lauren, I was looking at my old phones like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to take y'all to Walmart.
Yeah.
Pop that shit right in the machine. Apple ID. Yeah, I'm getting paid. Nigga, the other day I was at the corn store getting right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was getting
Oh,
right, nigga.
I didn't get
Yo,
right.
It was a
Yeah.
bunch of kids looking at me like, Mommy, why is his money so loud? That shit was just like, ding, 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 ding. That shit sounded like a
Sound
slap.
like a jackpot.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Count it. I ain't put $2 silver in that motherfucker. I was like, yeah. That's $1.
Yeah, nah, going to a coin machine fun. That shit fun though. I haven't been to one in a minute. You know, I guess
What's the one that
Fortunate.
state employees called? I forgot that one. It's like a
It's
fat
a coin.
cat. It's like Fat Cat or
it's
something
same
like
shit.
that. Yeah,
Fat Cat.
something like that.
That's good marketing.
Yeah, that shit was that shit's good. It's the same shit, but yeah,
Yeah, nah.
I've definitely been there though.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the life we live. What can we say? Like Pimp said, you know, it's oh so beautiful. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what it is.
oh, Fat Cat.
Oh, yeah, nah. You look like you walk away with a couple thousand off the fat cat.
Yeah,
nigga.
nah.
So look, if you tickle it right, you just rub his belly.
Yeah,
like,
the thing about putting coins in a coin machine is like you think you know how much is really there, but you never really do until you throw it all in, unless you already count it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting nice at it though.
I was about to
You
say,
get
if
nice at it?
I'm
if
getting
you've done it
nice.
more than 3 times,
You can
you
get-
understand.
Like,
Like
you
you
get
can.
close, but like
You're developing affinity.
yeah, but the last time I did it, I was like, yeah, I'm probably get like $60, and I got like 75. I was like, oh shit,
That's
You know
not a
what I'm
bad
saying?
estimate though.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bad estimate, but it's like
Yeah.
them moments are like, oh shit, it's like really more in here than I thought.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Like nigga, I'm at the point now where I'll just put it in the bag.
Exactly.
It's about $47,
Exactly.
82 cents.
Uh-huh.
About as a,
Yeah.
and I was kind of right. I thought I was going. Yeah, I was right about last time.
Yeah. Nah, man.
It's a beautiful life.
Man, life is crazy, man. You gotta roll with the punches, man.
Is that why you were so quiet at the beginning of the pod? You still think about it?
Nah,
do
man,
what
I
you
was just
gotta
trying to
do.
like produce something that I cared about.
Nah,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you wake up, you tired, the caffeine wasn't busting, and like everybody's
You got
making
it.
fun of Lauren. And I'm like, you know, I like doing that, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I just don't care about this bull. That's why I kept saying he was riding the bull. And I was like, nah, not yet. Let me say it again. He's riding the bull.
Oh, no.
It's not there.
It's not hitting. Yeah, it's not hitting.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I don't care. Let me ride the bull, nigga. Ride the bull, nigga. I should have started defending Lauren. Like, you wouldn't ride the bull, Justin. You wouldn't ride the bull. Come on, niggas ride the bull.
Yeah, shit.
That's all I had.
Even that shit don't sound convincing.
Literally.
Ain't nobody
And
riding the bull.
is there any way we can get a fan going in here? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
just got a little toasty like just now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About to
we
say,
can turn
drink
that
some
one
water.
My
out.
water's melting. Look at the condensation.
You turn that
You
one.
dehydrated, nigga?
Nah, I'm not dehydrated, but I am famished.
It's like we should have turned on the AC before this, but
That's
turn it on
dehydrated.
now. It's gonna be louder.
It's hungry, nigga.
But yeah, man. That's honestly that sucks for you.
Yo, this shit
I haven't
is
took
dripping all over me.
I haven't took anything to play those in a minute. I don't plan on doing that.
I've never done it.
It's a dumb deal.
It's such a goofy deal. If you don't have like girl clothes mixed in with that, you probably not gonna get no bread. So, you know, go to your sister and be like, yo, you got some feminine wear. Cause really they only buying that shit.
They don't care. You could bring in Benjamin Franklin's shoes,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't matter. They 50 cent.
yeah.
It's old 50 cent, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what he paid for them.
They don't care about historic shit.
They don't care about symbolism, history. They don't
Yeah.
even know. Like, I've had a lot of shit in that jacket.
Duh.
I've had a lot of shit in that jacket. 'Cause that shit was just hanging up in the closet. So it's like I need to stash some something in there
Throw
real
that shit
quick.
in
there. Yeah.
Boom. That's the cut. I lost my safe.
You might have left the bag.
I just sold my safe for $16.
A $220 safe.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No locks.
That safe not expensive enough.
You might have
That's
had
probably
locks.
the same safe Diddy had. He had all those baby oils.
Chill out.
Nigga, when we had posted the Apple screenshot,
Is that really that much baby oil?
it was thousands of niggas hitting us up like, yo, I can't wait for y'all to take on that. Like, yo, 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
And
So here it is.
exactly.
The moment you've been waiting for.
Yes.
I don't think that's that many bottles.
I agree, especially when you think of somebody that's as, you know, hospitable as Diddy. He's like, nigga, this is your baby oil. Like, don't share it. And that's probably his thing. Like, look, like, don't lose this baby oil. You keep this shit next to you like a motherfucking in between your crack.
And don't take this as us defending the freak offs, because the baby oil and the freak offs, they're synonymous. But in this conversation, we had to separate the two.
Are freak offs bad? Can we like discuss this first? Are freak offs bad, or is it just weird?
Weird.
What is this?
This. You didn't see this photograph? This is evidence on the scene.
This is incredible.
Yeah, you didn't see this picture?
He doesn't go. He buys this from an Indian that manufactures like the baby oil. You can't just go to the store.
No, he getting this shit on Alibaba, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alibaba for billionaires.
He goes to like, nigga, where's the wholesalers for, nigga?
Now the thing is,
So-
and speaking of wholesale, like I have grandparents. They're not my real grandparents. It's like my great aunt and my great uncle. But you know, grandparents is
Love.
They got a little bit of money and they buy in bulk. Like if I go down into their basement, they'll have like 1 billion bottles of Tide. 16 boxes of trash bags. Like they just like they go to Costco, they stock up, doomsday prepping, damn near. And they're not that well off, and they still prepare that way. It's just kind of like a lifestyle. So for Diddy to have 1,000 bottles of lube is just purely convenient.
Yeah.
Why would you just, especially with the freak offs he's having, you know, Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly walking in the room like, you know,
Yeah.
what's good, guys?
Hell yeah.
Y'all feeling good in here?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, meet my junior.
I think he was stocking hotels with him too. Like when he had the hotels, he
You know
like
what I
stocked
mean?
He
them
had
up.
niggas-
And he was probably courteous enough to leave unopened bottles.
Yeah.
Like they were concessions.
He probably
Yeah.
cut out a deal
With
with
the
the
shampoo in
hotel
the bathroom.
manager. Hey, look, I'll give you 30%. Just this other 70% that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Stock these in my rooms, the ones I go to. The 30% you just hold for your staff and whenever you need them.
You know how many
The type. Look, this whole thing is like kind of weird, right? Because Diddy has done a lot of horrible things. Like allegedly, the nigga actually tried to blow up Kid Cudi and his car. You know what I mean? And you know, also a bunch of other bad things. But when it comes to the freak offs, I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a couple of celebrities kind of defending him, and it makes me wonder, like,
They have been.
how deep.
It makes you wonder if they wore a condom when they was there.
It makes me wonder how deep was Diddy in this shit? Like, in terms of all of Hollywood, like, I think Diddy is a mastermind. Like, I think Diddy is, like, niggas call him like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
Do you think there's any fight to what the celebrities are like defending him about?
Any fight to what? Okay, so the thing is,
A freak off, look,
let's be honest.
I've heard of
adults have sex.
Yeah.
Billionaires have ballistic sex.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
kind of how it works.
That's
now,
true.
you know, busting dudes in the bussy, that's a whole other issue.
That's just what you got going
That's
on.
just personal
Yeah.
taste and preferences.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
nobody in this crew knows
Right.
about that.
No
This
idea.
is, and it's not illegal.
Right.
But it is strange. And this is all we're talking about is what we know. We're not talking about like how he leveraged these freak offs into getting a little bit more power in the
Yeah.
Right,
industry.
right.
It's like, the Fed said that they found tapes
Of him
and
holding,
like
yeah.
cameras in places that where like even if you was in this room, you wouldn't know you're being recorded
Exactly.
right now.
Right.
And so what is that about? You know, you just got like, I imagine Diddy
That's
probably got like
nefarious.
a bucket that he just jerks off into and he's just been storing it for years.
Yeah.
It's just got like samples from 4 years ago in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it's weird and it's gross. And I was thinking, because I was watching a lot of Diddy information.
Diddy
Just
knew-
not even propaganda, just Diddy content. Like little essays, little documentaries.
Yeah.
I think, and this is kind of a small theory that doesn't really have many legs on the internet, but it might have some credence to it. His mom
Oh, yeah.
his mom.
So
Their situation is weird.
his family, right? So if you look up Diddy's past and his family, his mom and father used to own a whorehouse.
She allegedly was one of the whores in the house.
Allegedly.
And I don't mean that to call her that, but you know what I'm saying.
Diddy grew up around a lot of degradation and a lot of dysfunction. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of
hopefully not, but alleged
orgies. Potentially.
orgies.
There was potentially he learned freak offs from his living room.
And I saw a video that, you know, it was alleging that he was in, you know, these parties and, you know, let's just say he's always had a baby oil in his pocket next to him. Somebody used it on him, slipped up in him.
And it wasn't for his elbows.
Exactly.
He graduated from an all-boys Catholic school, too.
All boys Catholic.
All boys Catholic school?
And I bet he was a bad boy. I bet he loved getting hit by that ruler.
raised Catholic and served as an altar boy.
There's no telling what Diddy's been through in his life.
It's
funny, but I'm being so.
Yeah.
There's
No,
no
That's true.
telling
Yeah.
what he's been through in his life because you got to think that video of him in the office. I don't know what deal that he got accomplished.
closed, yeah.
But something went well
Yeah.
in his favor, and he was like, "Ugh,
I get
I
anything."
can do anything."
Yeah.
like that's a
Yeah.
power trip.
Yeah.
that's a real power trip, and like that goes to a lot of niggas' heads.
Yeah.
I thought that like watching corn too often was like freaky enough.
Yeah.
But imagine you had that same addiction, but you had money to facilitate it.
Yeah.
You could film your own scenes.
And then you
with
could-
celebrities and have them not even know what's happening.
Exactly.
It can get wicked.
And then it gets scary when it starts to get boring. You know what I mean? Because Diddy has probably reached 10 levels of boring to where he had to break through. You get what I mean? Like, I'm bored now.
What else can I do?
What else can
What else
Hey,
can I do?
get a bigger toy. Like,
Yeah.
let's see what we can do with this.
Yeah.
Like, my heart's not in this toy no more. We need bigger, better.
And that's how you know. That's how you know that you're getting to a
Yeah.
point. Like one time with Corn, I was watching it and I was like, man, like there's not enough story, and that's why I knew it was a problem.
Yeah.
That's why I knew it was a
Yeah.
problem because I went off just like regular big booty bitch to like this. It was called Clean Slate. I remember it was so. This
I never heard of this.
this husband was having an affair with his wife's friend. This is just the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So she walks in, they're fucking. She's like, oh my God. She runs out into traffic. She gets hit by a car.
Okay.
Loses her memory.
Okay.
So
That's
some time passes, right?
Yeah.
She's back. The friend is taking care of her in the bed. She's like, oh my gosh, do you need anything? Like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Woo doo woo doo woo. She was like, no, I'm fine. I think I'm just gonna get some sleep. I just need some rest. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna go check on Jake, make sure he doesn't need anything.
That's a crazy setup.
Wait, what was you doing before? Like, was you just
Popcorn?
watching?
Nah, like my dick wasn't even out yet. I was like, oh shit, it's getting good.
Oh, nah, nigga.
Like, oh shit, I think I can feel it. I think I got a little,
And-
you know, the little heartbeat in your nuts
That's
when you start
crazy.
feeling
Yeah,
the little
yeah,
dots.
yeah.
Oh shit.
And I want everybody to listen to how it's all white characters. But continue.
That was a coincidence. It was a coincidence. The wife wasn't white though.
Oh,
She
I
was a
bet.
little miscellaneous.
That's the problem. You like white.
She's a
You
little
like seeing white dudes fuck
miscellaneous
our women.
That's not true. It's not even true.
Okay.
I don't stand by that. It was just
Okay.
with this one. White porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because I fucked
It's
up.
better.
Yeah,
it's all
Nah,
good. It's
I
all
was about to say
good.
they're better actors.
But do you with Diddy though? Do y'all think that he should have sex trafficking charges? Like, what's up with the sex trafficking? Like, where's the line on that? Because now apparently, isn't it like being flued out for sex? It's like
It's
be charged?
such.
How dare you ask good conversational questions, nigga?
I mean, you can do what you want with it. You don't got to answer in a good conversational way, nigga.
How about that? How about that? You answer.
I don't know, man. Like, I wish there was an old head to like talk to us about how prohibition was.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's the same vibe of like trying to figure out the middle ground
Of what it is.
between like, You know what I mean? Like what we should look at it as.
The thing about
Because
law,
and you know, with the whole, and we got to be careful with the X trafficking. I feel like that's a little scary to say.
that might be worse than what I said.
Yeah, no.
Hey, maybe I just got to throw it out there. It might be.
I don't think so, but okay.
But
Because it's so, and for those of you that don't know, but everybody should know by now, it's everywhere, probably on TikTok. You could get charged with that by just, you know, flying a woman out and, I mean, being a gentleman after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Giving her some water, some cash for the cab, and, you know, a glass of water to wipe herself off with.
I don't know where I saw this. I don't know what state it is. I think it might be somewhere overseas. I probably shouldn't even say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So apparently, like, I don't know where this place is, but they have, the laws are so finicky to where, like, if your homie helps get you some pussy and you show any type of gratitude to the homie, like, let me buy you a drink, let me woo let me give you a beer, that could be seen as some traffic.
Being,
I think I heard this. I was listening to a podcast. That's why the information is so finicky. I just heard somebody else say this shit. But
wingmaning can get you clipped.
I think it's overseas. But yeah, the law is getting dangerous. And I understand. Because I'm hoping that it comes from a place of like, yo, we got to protect these women.
Right.
These
Yeah.
women are being victim to shit.
Yeah.
It's not good. Of course not. Everybody hates that.
Right.
Exactly.
But the thing about law is that, like, I'm pretty sure there's a legal term for it, but it's the side effects of the cure that you're trying to administer.
Yeah.
Like, if I take some medicine for my blood pressure, that shit might affect my kidneys a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the whole you being a gentleman after having sex or even before just wanting to have sex, that's the kidney failing as a side effect of us trying to get these women safe. But
And just real quick, like bringing up this whole Diddy situation, was it just a couple bad moments and a lot, like inside of a lot of good moments?
no.
Or
Nah,
you know what I
it was
mean?
more.
Like, are there a couple bad nights where Diddy was just, you know, he had extra energy,
I think he was
and
doing
those
egregious
nights
shit.
are the ones where we could go, all right, Diddy, bad boy. Inside of a lot of just regular degler, just celebrities wanting to be freaks.
Nah, I think he
No.
was doing some
Or
foul
was
shit.
it just because there's a lot of things with Diddy is like it's underhanded shit. Like
That's how you hide.
You do this, you come to this party, you do this for us, and you might get a fucking MTV award. Might.
That's illegal.
Yeah, that's very.
You think that was
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
that's not only that's part of it. The thing is, when you get to that level, to where in order for you to get hard, it's not just she's sexy.
It's power.
It's like there's some sort of like plateau to where I'm above you. That's a dangerous place to be in because you're no longer measured.
Yeah.
Nothing in your approach is calculated. You are just trying to get the biggest trip that you possibly can. So that's gonna cause you to do shit to like go on a podcast and intimidate Fabulous.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Fab, nigga, why didn't you come party with Puff, man? What the fuck? And Fab looking all uncomfortable and shit.
partied
Like,
with you
like,
before,
nigga, we
man.
just partied. Like, we've had a party.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like
before, dog.
party.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? That's different because it's not even that you're gay. You get off on the fact that you make non-gay dudes do gay stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of like mental, you know how fucked up you got to be in your head to like, that's the loophole you went, like, yeah, that's logic.
Literally-
Like, I'm gonna get off on making him gay and that's gonna make me not gay because
get
I'm making him
anything I
gay.
want.
That's insane.
Nigga, literally a couple months ago, in the court papers, it came out that he showed an alleged Philadelphia rapper who was dating Nicki Minaj a video of Stevie J hitting somebody else who was a man, so strong glutes from the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And that was in the court documents. Like we could look
Shit.
that up.
Oh
And
yeah, I think I did
50
hear that.
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And
that
50
was-
Cent had brought that up.
And then that's why Stevie J
you
wanted
saw
to
how
scrap.
mad Stevie
Yeah.
J got about
Yeah.
that? I'm not gonna lie. Thou shall not protest.
Yeah.
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 Is that that's it?
Yeah, you about
I
right.
would say
I think there's more to it.
There's
bro.
more, but I think he's right.
Yeah, fuck it.
we're not religious.
Yeah.
But
I ain't signed that contract yet.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
And this whole situation is unbelievable. I mean, look,
It's not
man,
unbelievable. is not unbelievable. When you, cause yo, I'm telling you,
Because everybody already knew.
I did a deep dive.
But what are his actual offenses?
Onto who Diddy was and like how he went from just a nigga in Harlem to a nigga in a freak off with billions of dollars. And he's never really done anything. You think about it, like he had Biggie. He stole and kind of curated Biggie's image from another nigga.
Yeah.
So I guess that takes some type of tact. But already off the back, you're in a position to where you're a manipulator. Like you're lying, you're thieving. You're
Puppet
not just
master.
you're not just smart in connecting dots. You're taking dots and connecting dots that don't need to be connected. So
Yeah.
you gave Biggie a career. Then you saw what happened to Tupac. How much money Suge Knight made off Tupac after Tupac died. And you're like, yo, I got this fat fucking cross-eyed nigga right here. I can make so much more of him posthumously than I can with him here.
Yeah.
And so then so much shit happens to where it's like, yo, it's almost like he wasn't even hiding it because he was arrogant enough to think that nobody would care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the dots connect too beautifully. Normally with these conspiracy theories on YouTube, it's a bunch of reaches. It's always a bunch of reaches. But in Diddy's case, you have figures in the story that are coming out and being like, yeah, like, this is what's happening.
This was happening, yeah.
It's not even just all alleged from some nigga on his keyboard in his living room.
Yeah.
It's real shit that is happening. And so, I don't know.
Diddy-
And even when I look at his kids,
He's spoken about in a way where
Oh.
he's like dangerous. Like people speak about
The
him.
nigga
in a
was the
dangerous manner.
niggas. Bro, they said they found
Tenacious.
3 ARs and like 1 pistol, all serial number
Guns are
scratch.
normal though. Guns are normal. Serial number scratch makes it a little worse, but that's also like hood shit, which he shouldn't be doing as a billionaire.
Nigga,
Sure.
he shouldn't. Why
Exactly.
would you have
Yeah.
scratch number?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
and nobody's like, they found so many drugs.
50-round drum and shit like that.
The ammunition, but what about the drugs?
Yeah, nobody's talking about that shit.
Like,
But yeah.
that's a lot of drugs.
And
I'm a junkie.
It was coke and all sorts of shit in there. What was it?
It
What
was
it?
2C. It was
Ketamine.
something
I
called.
think allegedly, it was definitely some
Yeah.
pink cocaine they found.
Yeah, that 2C. But he's going to jail, like, or
But
prison.
what should he go to jail for though? What are his crimes?
Exactly, and that's where it gets finicky, because it's like
'Cause
I
there
don't
are
think
crimes.
he's done. Like when you read the court documents about like just him trying to get people knocked off, what he's done in the past, allegedly with the Biggie situation. Granted, that doesn't really matter anymore because he got away with it. But
It matters because it
But
puts
in
everything
terms-
in the context
in
of who he is,
who he is, but you
how
know,
he operates mentally.
in the case, it's yeah. But the lawyers are gonna bring that up, like, you know. But I don't know, man.
Like the Cassie thing, clearly, right? He
Cassie
he
thing.
like settled that. Right?
How do you prove?
Diddy might be the best bull operator nigga ever.
Yo,
Diddy,
you don't think he has one?
Diddy might be the illest nigga with the joystick.
Yo, this
all
nigga.
time.
Wow.
And you know what I was thinking? Because I was watching a lot of his interviews. The fact that the no Diddy thing became a thing,
Yeah.
it's the most full circle moment ever. Because, and like, I know about Diddy, but I just wasn't thinking about
Yeah.
Diddy often enough to remember his character traits. I forgot it was a running joke that he used to always slip up and say some such shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, all
And
the
then,
time.
and like in a Breakfast Club interview, he literally was like, "Yo, I'm unpausable."
Yeah,
And then he became
the
paused.
pause. He became pause, and he used to be like, "I love that, daddy," shit like that.
I
Like,
love
that was,
it, daddy. Let me take you shopping.
Yeah.
I'm unpausable.
He's
Saying
saying
you're
you're unpausable.
Saying you're unpausable. Yeah, bro. He's a
That's weird
fiend for
shit to
power
me,
because
too.
Get what
you're
I'm
saying
saying?
you're saying that whoever you're around isn't in the right to pause you because you've resumed them. You resumed in their ass,
Yeah.
nigga.
He said, "I determine what gay is."
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine being the definer of gay. You can get away with so much shit.
Whoa.
So nah, that's not gay yet. It's not gay until it's 4 dildos.
But that goes to show you how many people he's probably convinced to do the acts that, you know, allegedly
I want to
people
know
are
how many
saying they
people
did.
he has these videos where he's like holding that against them to like either quiet him up or whatever. Like, do you think he got those?
For sure. He definitely has those.
Has he used them in that way?
I think the whole point of having them is that you don't have to use it. Having them is the
It's
threat.
enough. That's the
Having
threat.
them is the threat. So like Meek Mill would never,
Yeah.
Meek Mill would never say anything to disparage Diddy publicly.
Just in case.
Watch
No.
him. He's probably tweeting right now something
He
that,
actually-
like fuck this statement up. But he's not in the best position. He doesn't have any leverage. He had to take that. There's no leverage from that position.
Last thing I saw him tweet, it was like why are all these label executives quitting?
I did see that.
And
I
niggas under the
screenshotted
comment
it.
section was like Meek. And I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga, we heard you didn't quit.
You kind of dancing around this issue.
You a
But
soldier, Meek.
There was suspiciously a lot of niggas who dropped down from their positions within hours or like days.
Yeah.
Hours just sound hours. Fuck it. It sounds
Yeah.
more dramatic. Hours.
You know they put him on.
Alligators dropped.
You know they put him on Suicide Watch.
They have to.
Oh, and that's another thing. That I mean,
Y'all can't see it, but Lauren is being
quotatious.
I was about to say fictitious. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah. But that's another thing. Diddy is like essentially the black organizer that you could say Epstein or Harvey Weinstein was. So who knows what's gonna happen to this nigga? Allegedly. Well, Diddy was more so the Weinstein, would you say? He wasn't the Epstein.
I want to. He's his own breed.
Yeah.
He's his own
But
breed.
He's on that level though. But
but
he's on his own
It could
breed.
because CEO with sex rings.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
just it's kind
Billionaire
of
with-
easy.
yeah.
Billionaire with eccentric taste.
Yeah.
I don't think
Good word choice.
Man, I hope Diddy don't get knocked off because of this.
Why?
But
No, Diddy should get knocked off.
Whoa, chill
What?
out.
Oh wait, hold up. Yeah.
No,
I forgot what you said. Yeah, believe that, Lauren.
Yeah, it's
not
crazy.
knocked off. I think you meant go to jail.
Oh yeah. He should go
oh.
to jail. Yeah, he should go to jail.
He
Yeah.
should definitely go to jail.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he should
Die.
def-
Like,
yeah.
oh, man.
Well, and I'm saying that in terms of like because he fucked around, recorded Mark Robinson. Mark Robinson don't play that shit. Nigga,
Mark
shit,
Robinson
I
recorded
was-
himself.
Nigga, I was outside. Mark
Yeah.
Robinson has digital trucks driving around downtown. Today is Sunday. We record on Sundays. Yesterday, the Saturday, it was Mexican Food Truck Festival Day.
Yeah.
In Raleigh, North Carolina. For those of you that popped out living there, you've probably seen us. This nigga has trucks that is like just saying his quotes. Dog, the nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
The nigga is
Oh, so
crazy.
you don't know what happened?
The nigga was it was statements like MLK was a communist, the C word. I don't know if that's he was an army.
Yeah.
It was statements like welfare only kills only hurts black people.
Lauren, I'm about to send something to the group chat that is pivotal.
But
Can you send it to the computer? Well, I could take it from the group chat.
Yeah, because it'll come up there, right?
yeah, it's fine.
Because it's a well, I have to find it first.
It's the whole Otzi thing.
It's the he's done so
off
much.
skin.
No, this is it's kind of in the same vein as Diddy.
oh
Yeah, this is crazy. And I was like, when I saw it, we had North Carolina. We have to answer for this. We have to answer
this
for
whole Diddy situation,
Give me a second.
it's gonna end in a tragic way.
And what was this Diddy video?
It just has to. But Lauren, I never really answered your question. At this point, it's gonna go for he's gonna go down for like some assault or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit about the freak parties because
think they
it's so easy. He hired so many concubines
Bro, I think they
to the
gonna get him
point
on that
that
shit too.
they could easily just come out and be like, yeah, I was high, I was under the influence. It wasn't just. I didn't give him justified coochie. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro,
But this is-
it's gonna be nasty.
And this is everything that we know, bro. Like, there's no way that it doesn't get more sinister.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no way that it doesn't get worse.
Because we just talking about how the laws are written.
I'm terrified of Cuba Gooding Jr. now.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of this nigga. Did you hear what happened with him?
With the last, is this new information or with the?
It's new information. I don't remember the story. Somebody came out and was like, yo, I was at a Diddy party and Cuba Gooding Jr. pressed me.
That's crazy.
And like even the way that that Cuba Gooding Jr. smile he does was like he just look all
my
crazy.
God.
Like imagine him just like, hey, you trying to get freaky? Huh? You want to get freaky?
Oh my god!
Oh, dang it, that
And
could be horrible.
you want to know what's funny? The same like vibe that you're giving, like the same vibe you're giving Cuban.
He gave it himself.
Yeah, but that is how Terry Crews was talking about the executive who grabbed his nuts. He was Terry Crews was talking to Bill Maher, and Bill Maher, funny as shit. He was like, "So what was up with all that ball grabbing?" And Terry was like, "Man, you tripping, man." And he broke it down to him. It was like, "Yeah, man, this executive, he just came up. He was eyeing him down. Terry saw him a mile away, because you know what I mean, he work out, he eat healthy, he got good eyes and shit, carrots and shit in the system. And the nigga just walked up. It was like, ha ha, and boom. Just gripped it. And it's a lot of characters like that in the industry. But I think...
What if that's the handshake? What if that's how you know that he's a part of the freakery?
Yeah.
Of course that is. But it's also...
Seems to be.
Terry Crews didn't know the magic words.
It's typically at the high levels. Once you get successful...
Weird
Lauren, you
shit
ready to
start
be
happening,
successful, nigga?
Weird shit happens.
Because you
get up
already
there.
successful.
Weird shit happens when you get up there, bro. You just have to know how to like. That's why we have to. I think it's so important for us to do this shit like without certain ties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you get into them realms, and a lot of how far you go up, well, not a lot of it, but like depending on who introduces you to who, you can be in the wrong circles really fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just all I mean by that.
Like, you can meet a celebrity friend. Y'all could be cool.
Right.
He brings you to a party. He's like, yo, if anybody passes you a drink, just fake sip that shit. Right before you go in. Like, man, y'all about to walk into the party. It's like, yeah, yo, don't sip anything. Nobody pass you. But just have a good time.
Right,
And he just
right.
walk in. It's like,
Yeah.
do I leave now?
Yeah.
Because why am I at a place where there's Spanish fly just flying around?
Exactly.
In everybody's cup.
And apparently, man...
And now you in the world. This is one video of what's the name from Blackish? Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah. I saw that.
She had that. She was drinking with Diddy and she kept fake sipping the shot. She was like, "Yeah, Diddy, I'm goofy too."
Yeah.
and they was
But
both...
she was hip.
She was on point.
And I saw that video. They was both like holding up each other's like products, and like, you know. But she did do that.
Black excellence.
Black excellence, and she was like pinkies up, like, nigga, you see me? Almost like she wasn't looking at us. She was looking at people that know. Like, if you know, like, nigga, you see me what I'm doing, nigga. I ain't drinking this shit.
I ain't down with this shit. Don't grab
My mama
nuts.
taught me. My mama taught me better.
What is this video with Diddy right here?
This is just previous footage of Diddy that
Diddling.
we should have looked at a lot earlier. Let's just play it.
Run it. Out of context.
Hey, speaking of
This
love,
is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard,
Gene
who
D.
said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I
It kind of has. Can't believe you asked that question.
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
This is a real reaction.
Hey, speaking of...
This is a real reaction. That is kind of a wild question.
That's a wild question.
That is a wild question.
That's a
That's
wild
not
question.
like a celebrity tabloid headline. Nigga, that's just yo, I heard this from The Art of Dialogue on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a.
Comedy hype, nigga. Nah, but that...
Me nigga said, what?
He will.
I'd be angry too.
He put pause on Will Smith. That happened.
He didn't actually do that.
You don't think he did that?
I believe it. I believe it's possible.
The
He
niggas-
put Paul on a lot of people.
I know.
He smacked J. Cole, right?
Or J. Cole
Drake.
smacked him.
They smacked each other. I don't remember.
Nah, J.
They
Cole
smacked
smacked
each other.
Look, hey,
I think Diddy did like start some shit with him. Yeah.
I think J. Cole got smacked in the face.
J. Cole did not get smacked. He's J. Cole. He's us.
He had some
nigga.
shit with Drake too.
You forgot about that beef. But yeah, there's just been a lot of damning things that Diddy's past.
Yeah.
He's never handled gay questions particularly well. Like he
Yeah.
always kind of like, what you mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
all right, well, there it is.
I was about to
We
say.
found it. And speaking, is this anything important?
This is just to
No.
get the context
Just
of
the
that.
gist of that. But
Yeah, I
you
know
know,
we're about to switch.
they're probably correcting us in the comments anyway.
So I think J. Cole did jump in and defend the whole situation
okay.
or whatever.
He always jumping in some shit and then getting out of it. But
Exactly.
speaking of powerful freaks,
Yeah. What's happening?
North Carolina. We all live here.
For the
So we
most part.
have to answer for this, being people with voices on the internet. We're going viral recently for all the wrong reasons because our local legislator is hypocritically freaky.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Roll the tape on.
This nigga is something different.
Let's get into it. Oh yeah. I like watching what porn?
Annie,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you
Annie? Yeah. On girl corn.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking hot.
What?
It takes the man out while leaving the man.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
It takes the man out
Wait,
while leaving the beast.
He likes watching Growl.
Yes.
He likes Growls.
You didn't. Annie didn't do it for you yet.
Whoa, nah.
Girls on girls.
Yeah, on girls.
Girls on Growl.
Girls
On
on girls.
girls.
Because they just want to have fun.
Do you remember you told the story?
Yep, that's a good setup. So, in my past, I've had a lot of friends.
This was a
A lot of friends.
yeah.
Not all of them were properly vetted.
Yeah.
You know, some comrades are comrades are your comrades.
No.
So you comrade with them.
Camaraderie, but don't speak in hindsight. He was your brother. He was your brother.
Shut up. Don't speak for me in my past relationships. These are my transgressions.
Ugh.
I had a homie in the past that like he just revealed it to me one day. He was like, man, this isn't recent. Like it's back when I was younger and I was dumber and before I had cool friends like you guys. I was like, okay, my nigga, what's good? Like it couldn't. You my nigga. It can't be that bad, dog. It can't.
Yeah.
It can't. You can tell me anything.
You come to
man.
me.
So I sat down and he started talking. He was like, yeah, man. So no simple way to put this, but I used to like Annie porn.
Okay.
Damn, I keep saying that word. Yo, I'm going crazy. I used to like Annie porn.
Yeah.
And I was like, used to, huh? I was like, what did it, like, why?
Yeah.
He was like, man, I just,
Wait, I didn't mean to stop. Can you set it up? Where were y'all at when he decided to tell you this?
Yeah. How does that happen?
How did this come about? Were y'all just hanging out? Were y'all,
I remember the story, the words of the story more than the physical, like, landscape. But I think we definitely wasn't at school.
Somewhere with air conditioning.
Yeah, it's too comfortable.
Okay. So I was about to say,
Too
obviously.
comfortable. This nigga's feet he was well rested.
Nigga was laying on his stomach.
But yeah, and I was just like, all right. Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then like he left. That's not how the conversation ended. Like, of course, like we kind of skated out of there. But he left and I was just watching him leave. I was like, who is that guy?
And this,
So I don't even know who I've been dabbing up. And then I went through the mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know this nigga. Like,
yeah.
he's never struck me as peculiar.
Right,
He's
right,
never
right.
like, we went and got girls together. Like I've seen him talk. I've even guided him through certain situations, which is like, say this to her.
Chaperoned his pimping.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Say this to her. That'll get her.
Yeah.
And you go, I got her. Thanks,
Yeah.
Groove. I'm like, yeah, man. I like to help the community and shit.
Yeah.
But I never got that inclination. And then he told me. So I'm just trying to like think about it. Like, how could this be possible? Is it just basic math?
Yeah.
To where you watch it and there's technically more titties on screen,
But
so
Tony,
you feel better about yourself?
but what did you come up with?
What was the answer?
It's
What did you come up with?
it's
straight.
strange. Wait, what?
That's what you had told me.
No, that is not what I told you.
You had told me. This is what he said.
He was still defending his friend.
You remember
I'm gonna give him that. He was still defending his
thing?
friend.
Did you say he does that?
He does that all the time.
That's just about
He does that.
So he
But
did
I
it-
think there might be truth to it.
No.
I feel like you were defending your friend in the first moments while you still were
Hold on,
in
Lauren,
shock.
Probably,
let me-
probably
hold on.
for the
This
sake
is
of
what
like
happened.
laughter, not like my friend's not really gay.
No.
but I
This
was just
is
like,
what
yo,
you told
listen
me.
to him. I listen. Plead with me, right?
This is what you said, right? He was like, and this is how he broke it down to me. And I was like, I don't know about that. But it did make me think. He was like, nigga, when you're watching corn, it's going to be a bull, Talking about bulls. It's going to be a bull on
And a
camera
heifer.
regardless.
A bull and a heifer.
A bull and a heifer regardless. If you are watching regular quote unquote corn, right? So the idea that
This bull has udders.
udders Perfect word.
The idea that this bull has udders complicates everything for certain mindsets. For a certain individual, I don't know what sexuality contract they signed, but for a certain guy, it complicates things because it's like he's intrigued.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, and like when you broke it down, I was like, it's like I see why you would end up there.
He made your corn choice feel gay. He was like, you got dudes in it.
Yo, I was saying like damn, like
I was like, wait, have I been doing this wrong the whole time?
I've never noticed a dude has a chest and a motherfucking top half.
I didn't know he had abdominal.
I didn't know that nigga was there for us.
I was like, damn. We're obviously focused on the wrong things. But I was just like, that's still, it's in the, I was like, I don't know. Because I don't know. I genuinely
You
don't
just gotta
know.
throw your hands up. Like,
I don't know.
officer, I have no idea.
Because like,
I don't know who killed this white bitch.
Because adding an extra pair of udders, when you look at the equation, it makes it straighter.
Mathematically on screen.
Just equation. We're not talking about the nuance of what you're seeing.
Yes.
We're talking about the equation.
Yes.
And that, it's like, it's like the equation says it equals out to a straighter number. You know what I mean? But that's not how I feel for real. So what is really going on?
But Matt, this is what we saw in my last episode. Emotions, logic, and thought.
Yeah.
So right now, what we're experiencing. Listen, dog. Listen. I might be able to fix you. So, what we're experiencing is that process. The thing is, it doesn't equate. Because what we fail to realize in this equation, we're looking at it on the surface.
Too many variables.
It's too many variables, and we're getting confused.
Yeah.
But we have to note
order of operations. If
order
you
of
don't
operations.
multiply the
Him dies.
You're not doing the pet mice. Parentheses first. What we're ignoring in the parentheses is that man titties aren't the same as woman titties.
Yeah.
Right.
We're glossing over that.
Yeah.
We keep trying to say titties is titties, and the more nipping the shit,
Exactly.
the better it is. But no, man titties are a different thing.
It's not the same.
It's not. Man titties, that's gyno.
Yeah.
You don't see a nigga with gyno and be like,
Yeah.
oh shit, he kind of feminine today.
Yeah.
Right? No, nigga, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
So it's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
And Mark Robinson cannot lead us.
Yeah.
And it's not because of his tastes and preferences. It's because he's not.
It's the hypocrisy.
That's what I'm getting at. He's not spiritually, morally, ethically, and publicly aligned.
Imbalance, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is interesting though. I wonder because they didn't go through the research of how they knew. We're giving them a little bit of journalistic integrity.
Yeah.
By just like, because these are just words on the screen on a corn form.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they did the proper thing to trace it back to him.
IP
and they
address,
wouldn't
see
report
all
it
that stuff.
otherwise.
Yeah.
But you know, we are just taking their word for it. But this is damning, and I would like for all residents who listen to this podcast and live outside of North Carolina for them to understand on the fundamental level that this isn't us.
I believe this.
We do not. No. This isn't representative of how we feel out here.
Yeah.
We like women titties.
Yeah.
I feel like North Carolinians might like women titties more than most states.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I feel like we're like, and when it comes to matters of breast, we're a little more lenient.
There's no nigga on this earth, especially on this continent, that can talk about titties the way a North Carolina man can.
Yes.
I doubt, like, I could put everything.
Titties are bigger in the South in general.
Yeah.
Just because of nutrients and funding.
Exactly.
Like, and nigga, in New York, you had to get permission for your titties to grow a certain size.
Exactly.
Your neighbor might not be able to put their couch in their living room.
Yeah.
That's how on top of each other they
Exactly.
are. But here, you know, you free to blossom.
It's a lot more room.
You get that cornbread in your system, nigga. It's a different place.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Lauren, what did you Google? Don't even tell us. I just like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just like what I'm. So this is biggest titties.
This is top 10 states for online pornography.
Wait, what is it?
Look that.
Is there a biggest breast by state ranking? Like what state tends to have the bigger boobies?
I know we can find it.
I trust in Lauren's perviness and his Google skills.
Average cup size by state.
Perfect.
Goodness.
The CDC does so much good work for the world. It's not even funny.
Okay. Wait, what is the average breast size? We have to break it down. Can you go up a little bit?
Ground. Yeah, what's the average? Hold on. What does everybody think it is? What does everybody think the average breast size is?
B.
The average titties aren't big.
That can't be real.
B.
I feel like the average might be A cup.
B 32.
A is kind of crazy.
Nah, A is crazy.
That's crazy.
You might be right. I was thinking A.5, but that's not a real thing.
Oh my, Tony, you're making us look
A
bad.
B1.
I think C.
It says the average cup size is 34 double D.
In the United States.
That's what it says.
Is that after pregnancy or before?
And does that mean we have the baddest?
It's calculated based on data from bra sales across the country.
34 double D.
Oh,
that might
fat
mean.
bitches.
But hold on, United States plastic surgery is bigger here.
No, Tony.
It's
Tony.
big. What's up?
It's the supersized of the fries and the chicken nuggets. We're the fattest state. It's going to be a lot of fat bitches with fat titties.
Pedmas.
Yeah.
Pedmas. We have the largest women
Yeah.
per capita.
Yeah.
So that innately means that the titties are going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But I'll take it. Because if you look at data, that's how data is supposed to be used, just surface level. Just
Exactly.
manipulated.
But you have to break it down.
But this is...
What about other countries?
I'm trying to see if the page is still loading.
Yeah,
Nah,
this
that's
is
just
done.
It's like fucking up. Yeah.
And this website is called World Population Review for all the morning time listeners riding on their way to work, which we do
Yes.
love. And by the way, Spotify, Apple Music, not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, and all that other stuff. We're on all that other stuff. You know, make sure you listen.
Yes.
But
Yeah. Anyway.
let's look at the crust of the.
In Brazil, the average is a C.
Aw.
Yeah.
The average is a C, and I think that means it's sexy over there.
Yeah.
C is perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like C,
I like B to C. I can't do.
well, hold on. Let's not act like double D's don't have their place in the ecosystem.
Oh no! Well,
Come on now.
I'm saying in terms of
The
like
titties you grew up loving were probably double D's.
Look, would I want to be 7 foot? Yes, that would be cool. But the perfect height, 6'5", 6'6", that's cool for me.
Depends on what
That's
you're trying
cool
to
for
do.
me. You know what I mean?
Depends on what you're
If we
trying
make it, we're talking 2K.
Oh, 2K68.
6'6".
6'8".
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
feel
range.
you.
It's a
Everybody
range.
has they- everybody has their different-
to
yeah.
6'8".
Yeah.
If you could make the perfect character. Now, that's
6'8",
not to
yeah.
say you can't. 7 foot, 7'1". You could dribble with that too.
It's just not as well. 6'9"
But
is the cap for being able to dribble well.
There's something called the law of diminishing returns in
Hey,
this
break it
beautiful thing we call life.
Yes.
Right? You can't
Go ahead,
you
go ahead.
literally can't have everything.
Yes.
Right? And
Too much good is bad.
yeah.
To the point where you can't even account for the good because now it's just bad.
Look, man, like
Titties that are so big that they hurt your back. We have comrades, who've been through experiences like this.
comrades.
Comrade?
Whatever the girl version for comrade is.
Yeah. Just, we've had women friends. That's probably a better way to put it.
Yeah.
That have had breasts that was so large that they just couldn't withstand the pain.
The pain.
that's
The
true.
beauty was too torturous for them to carry on, so they had
back-
to reduce.
Now,
the back
granted,
is hurt.
Everybody was heartbroken, but, the pain is reduced, so that's
Yeah.
better.
Now, granted, I don't care about their back pain, but
You
still,
You should. Back pain.
But and also
you should care because this is a person that you love and that you care about. And also, back pain isn't good for anything that's in your bottom line.
Of course,
There's no sex when my back hurts.
yeah, but you gotta understand. It's like who we're talking about. It's like nigga,
I mean, I'm not talking about her no more. I was just talking about in general that having that issue, having
lot-
titties that are so big that they hurt.
it all depends though, right? Because usually,
Would y'all take that?
What you mean?
Would y'all take that pain? Because I feel like dudes are different. We
Yes.
have a
It's male
certain
ego wise.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a certain amount of like suffering that we deal with in general.
It-
So it's like if you told me that like my fucking hamstrings are gonna be sore
Nigga, I think-
more often because I got a bigger dick.
I think if I asked
Sign me
everybody
up.
in the room right now if something is hurting, they would say yes, but they just have never mentioned it
If-
because
Question
fucking men.
for everybody in the room: if you could have your quote unquote perfect physique, but you had to be a little sore for the rest of your life, would you do it?
Bro,
and
that's-
I'm talking
What's a
about
little sore?
I'm talking about like literally everything you need, but you had to be a little sore.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Do I have to work out to get the physique, or I just get it?
Like nigga, you just get it, but for the rest of your life,
of course.
you're just a little sore.
Of course,
Like,
because if you were gonna naturally build it, you would be a little sore
anyway.
Yeah, anyways, that's how it is.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you're just taking more soreness for less pain
And
or
that's-
less physical movement.
And that's like
How much time I get back with that?
that's on the lower level. Like if you look at
bitches, I'm give it that shit. Yeah, nigga, bitches. I could just love biceps.
two on each shoulder, nigga. God damn it.
Yeah.
But and that's on the lower level. If you look at bodybuilders, Ronnie Coleman, who just talked to Shannon Sharp,
Yep.
this nigga destroyed his body for nothing. But it was for
He
something.
destroyed his toilet.
He destroyed everything.
I was watching that. He was there was one point where he was talking about like the steroids and all that. He was like, man, you need them to keep up and all that shit. But the amount of food that you have to eat, that's probably the worst part. The eating in bodybuilding is the
Yeah.
worst part in bodybuilding. Like going to the gym, obviously that hurts.
Yeah.
But if you work out, you get used to that. Getting used to eating that much food and shitting every time you decide to enjoy a meal.
You have
It's insane.
He was shitting
But
5 times a
you
day. And
gotta
that wasn't
understand.
an exaggeration because the nigga's eating like a pound of protein.
How do you structure your day where a bathroom is always that accessible
You
at the time you need it?
Nigga, it's
Is what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can get to one, but nigga, I need it now.
You got to eat at fast food restaurants.
You know what I'm
You,
saying?
you got to either eat at home. You just can't eat in the car no more. That's all
Right,
it is.
right, what the
That's
fuck?
completely eliminated.
Oh yeah, you just got to eat while you're nearby.
Restaurants,
'Cause it's gonna happen
The
immediately.
house that you in, that where it got cooked.
make sure you eat outside of gas station.
Ronnie Coleman had a routine where he'd wake up in the middle of the night to eat.
Yeah.
So he could fit it in. That's
Yes.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And because I think at night your metabolism isn't burning as
Nigga
fast.
popped up out of REM cycle
Real life.
just on his own.
He did do that shit.
I guess this goes to show you that like
That's insane.
men will put up
It's time.
men will put up with way more to, deal with their, their physical gifts.
You think Diddy wakes up in the night to go,
Check on how many bottles of oil he still has.
yeah, to go fill his tub up with
Yeah.
with his secret serum.
Take oil baths.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Morning wood for Diddy is different.
That's wild.
Yeah, nah.
Diddy probably don't feel like he has morning wood unless the nigga he fell asleep next to was also hard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is morning wood.
Yeah.
We're both in this together.
It's not morning wood until we combine our forces. But nah, man. Titties are great.
Phenomenal.
But
Did we establish who had the biggest ones in the state? Or are we just gonna
No.
ride with America being the biggest breast
America
in the
being the
world?
biggest, yeah.
And
America-
that's enough.
Yeah.
America
It's enough.
has the biggest and the best of most things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
We don't have the prettiest women though.
no.
We might have the thickest, but we don't have the prettiest women.
Yeah, nah.
Because faces is a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Nah.
It is. But this all came on the backs of Mark Robinson. So
His freakiness.
his
Yeah.
freakiness
And that's
and his
look, man.
he's a wild nigga though. I will say that he's always been a wild nigga.
Yeah, and we got to vote, right?
Yeah.
Because this
Yeah.
nigga can't get back in office down here. That'd be crazy.
If you are registered to vote, please, and in North Carolina, please do your job, do your part. You know what I mean? Help everybody and yourself.
You know how when Tupac came out and then he died, all you saw was a bunch of niggas that were bald headed, wearing tank tops and chains and shit. Like it just became the thing.
Yeah.
What if this is the trickle down effect of Donald Trump in politics?
It's just gonna be
To where people could just feel like they can, like, let me just, not saying that he's not being himself.
Yeah.
But let me play it up. Let me
Yeah.
exaggerate. Fuck them niggas.
For sure.
and
sure.
he's black, so he got that preacher's cadence.
He's
Yeah.
also
So he's able to
Trump guy.
really
He's
Him
a
and-
Southern black.
Him and Trump were like cool, like for the state and shit like that. You know,
hell yeah, nigga.
There's probably hot potato and pussy.
that was their thing.
You grab it. You grab it.
Hell yeah, man. And look, guys, it's or girls, who's ever watching this, it's nothing wrong with watching that type of stuff. You just gotta have like your bases right. And that's a funny thing about like quote unquote like, creep shit is that it has nothing to do with reality. Because like we said last episode, it's women that want to be respected like a motherfucker out in public, but completely degraded in the bedroom.
Yeah, they had the right to do
sure.
so.
So it's what
That's
you
why
do.
the world is a stage.
Gosh, and what you do in private, in that sense, it really doesn't mean anything in the real world. It's almost like you're a different person.
Now, you're giving Diddy an out.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, what if I
Well, not really, because he did like crazy shit in real life too.
beat my girl in private? Does that not affect who I actually am in real life?
It depends. Well, yes, but
It's not a good question to ask him.
yes, but
Him. I should have asked you.
yes, but it depends on if she likes it. First of all, if you like to
See?
beat, if you
Told
like
you.
to beat women,
I told you.
that's gonna show up in like your personality somehow, some way.
Okay, I'm sorry,
but
everybody.
to
I
be
brought
how
this up.
like
it was supposed to be a hypothetical. It was supposed to be a hypothetical, but it ended up becoming philosophy again. What do you mean if she likes it? Do you know that you can like things that are bad for you?
Tony, there's women out here that like they tell their husband like, nigga, grab the belt. Why are you like? What are you waiting for?
Well, that's different. I'm talking about
and so
like
when you say
real
beating,
violence.
and I said if she likes it,
That's
it's like-
spanking. That's not a beating.
I said if she likes it. Beating and spanking isn't the same thing. You get your
Nah.
ass beat, you get spanked. It's the same thing. Getting spanked is the gentrified version of getting your ass beat.
No, getting spanked is for children. Getting your ass beat is for anybody that can defend themselves. Kinda.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You've gotten your ass beat / whooped before by your mother.
Yeah.
Probably.
I've been spanked
You've been spanked.
Yeah.
Oh, so you lived a good life.
by my mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was
and
this?
I didn't turn out like Diddy.
Of course. Congratulations. Lauren, what about you? You Jamaican. I know they put hands, feet, knuckles on their children.
Yeah.
And you didn't come out like
Came out a better man.
you came out a better man?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess that's another conversation. But if
Just crack a coconut on this nigga head.
if she fucking
Oh, that's how you open it.
exactly.
Stand under this tree and we just gonna shake it.
I'll stop throwing it when it don't break. You're still hard headed. But nah, man. Look, like I said, it's a lot of women out here that like different shit.
But you're talking about sexual. Like I meant that if I was literally hurting my girl, hypothetically speaking.
Oh yeah.
Like that affects who I am in person.
But
Because you was making an argument that what you do in private doesn't
literally,
affect.
I like that.
Unless it's on live.
No, okay. I said in private, but the base of the context, the context was sexual shit. It's like in private, in sexual manner, not like in your private life. It's sexual in the bed shit. You know what I'm saying?
So if Lauren told you that he was experimenting, I don't even got to take it further than that. If Lauren told you he was experimenting in the bedroom, what would you think? I'm exploring myself, Justin. I'm trying to find new ways to, get some gratification. What would be your honest reaction?
He's experimenting. That what type of bull you got?
I knew it was
I
gonna
don't
be
know,
Easy layup.
but I don't know what I would do. It's like Lauren. I
that
wouldn't
was
be.
a layup, but that was like a 21 layup to where like he airballed, you put it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Take the ball back.
That's gonna use way for that.
Clear that
but
shit.
nah, it's I don't know what I would do.
I would also never come to you with that because that's just weird.
I was about to
just
say
weird,
he would go to
man.
FMAC
that's just
before.
weird. I wouldn't do that either. That's
You
also-
definitely probably, no, he went to FMAC because that's his sister.
I wouldn't just go to anybody and say that. It's just kind of weird way to bring that up.
Yeah, it's a crazy conversation.
But Lauren, don't. You see how Tony tried to put you in a situation? He didn't even ask your permission before
For
he
what?
made you gay.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what are you talking about? You're the only one who's been spewing gay rhetoric from the beginning.
Rhetoric. Yeah, it's been rhetoric too.
It's been rhetoric today. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's up with all this propaganda?
Yeah.
This nigga wrote a
Your
bull last night,
language
mad
is
about
crazy, propaganda.
gay rhetoric. Nigga, you are
Insane.
what the fuck?
You where's the Mark Robinson?
Bro, like, come on.
Hypocrite.
The devil.
You gonna ride bulls. But
Yeah,
what was
nah.
we talking about? I feel like that shit just got derailed.
No,
I was about to make a brilliant point.
No, you
It was about
misunderstood.
to be profound.
You misunderstood what I was saying when I said what you do in private. In a sexual way, like some people, most women, it doesn't. It's two different things.
Okay. Two different things.
It's two different things.
Two completely different things, or are they a little similar?
It's two different. Like the way, just because a girl likes to get smacked in the bedroom, like that has nothing to do with like her corporate life. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. No,
It does.
No, it doesn't.
And, well, what do you mean by it has nothing to do?
I'm saying that
Because
those are
I
two
think-
completely separate, like
those are
human
two-
beings.
They're separate
Like
things, yes.
those are
No.
not the same human. The bitch that she is, or the slush that she is when she likes to get smacked and degraded, is not the same person when she's out at family gatherings. And like I said, and I even prefaced
that's
it.
an out.
I even prefaced it with some, and because it is some, probably most for real. Like it's not a lot of women out here who just rocking it like that, who just wearing that jacket of like, yeah, I do this shit.
You
then-
are the same person. You are the same person. You're just lying when you're in public. That's all it is. You're putting on a face, which is why I was saying the world is a stage earlier. But the thing is, like, and it wouldn't be appropriate for her to do so, unless she's talking to some dudes. Niggas don't really care about that type of shit. For her to just come in and talk about her sexcapades.
Oh yeah,
That's not natural. That's not something that normally happens. But you definitely are the same person. You're the same person, and it affects who you are because, like, you got you, and then you have your shadow, which is like a reflection of you, but it's the you that just trying to keep behind.
Yeah.
Both of those halves make up who you are. So when you see work, when you see secretary version of it, it's not a complete lie. It's just not the whole truth.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like when you're at work,
Because she really likes to get punched in the face.
it's not that when she's in that mode, when that her is turned on. You get what I mean? It's a difference. Like who you are at work is completely different than who you are with your family. You get what I mean? Like I'm a different person at work. Like I don't like talk to niggas and shit. Like I don't. It's like, hey, what's up? Oh my God, why is this nigga trying to talk to me? I'm very standoffish at work. I'm a completely different person.
No, but you. Well, I get what
And
you're
that's
saying,
what I'm
but
saying.
you're not.
But
it's kind of a figure of speech to say you're a completely different person,
And
and that's what's getting caught up.
No,
on.
I feel like we're not. I just feel like you're disagreeing. Like you honestly believe that. Because I get what you're saying. You're the same person.
You're the same person.
But it's two
just
different.
There's two different people. There's
Sides.
still the two.
It's
like,
two different sides.
Yeah, you can.
And
But
you
you're
only
the
show one
same
And
side.
that's literally
person.
with everything. Like a coin, nigga, is two sides to the coin, but it's the same object.
What that one side does has no effect on what the other side does.
Which goes to
they
show
what he's
influence each other.
Which
Not really.
breaks
They
down.
influence
Not
each
really.
other because the way that you operate in the shadows, it's a reflection of how you operate publicly. It's like they're both mirror
Yes.
each other.
I know what you're
It's not
saying,
like
but-
they're two completely different things. So it's like, all right, let's hypothetical. The girl that likes to get punched in the face at the job, right? Say she's really a madam in business. She's the type of person that's like she's cunning, she wants to get to the top, she wants to step over niggas,
And she wants
don't
to be
take no
submissive
shit.
on-
and you would
yeah.
think that this person would never go in the bedroom and take a submissive role.
But she would.
But she would.
She wants that,
because and like those two polar ends of the spectrum.
I know what you're saying.
That's what makes the whole person.
I know what you're saying, but
It's two-
I know exactly what you're saying as
And,
far
and
as
like it's a reflect, and that's why you see such a distinct difference in
But-
like how she
hold
is
on,
there
Lauren.
and how she is there because they fuel each
I
other.
feel like I feel like you're making the human experience too like black and white.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what humans
not
are
always
isn't
that.
just one thing. Like who you are right now talking shit on LOI the show, like the video, is completely different than who you are out there.
Not really, but you know what's ironic? I think you guys are making this more of a black and white issue than it is because I am me. If I'm sitting here not saying anything at all, I'm still the same person. If I'm up going on, being all exaggerated, I'm the same person. It's just my behavior changes based on what circumstances I'm in.
Look,
That's all it is.
I know what you're saying. You're just talking about like innately you are the same person. That doesn't really change. Innately who you are is who you are. And these are sides of who you are. But I think what Jay is trying to say is that a side of who you are is a side of who you are for these specific reasons. And it's more nuanced than just I'm always this person, but I'm not being fueled by this side of myself to do this other thing. It's not like this one thing doesn't fuel this other thing. I'm just these different things at these different times.
It's kind of a selfishness.
If that makes sense.
It's kind of like an innate selfishness that I think that I've known, that like since I've known you and since I've been around you, that I know exactly who you are. I know who you are to a degree.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And my point of view of you isn't the sum of who you are. You are everything you've ever done, all at one time.
Right.
So the fact that like I'm at work and there's a dude, like say my manager, he's a little different at work. He doesn't like to talk and all that shit. The fact that I think that that's who he is, that just shows my selfishness or like my lack of perspective on how humans naturally are, how fluid we are, and how like
You're yelling, nigga.
I'm getting passionate.
He's getting passionate.
Getting passionate.
But you
See, that was my problem with the thumbnail.
But
When
you
I start doing it, it's a problem. It's a problem anyway, huh?
Yeah,
you
I guess it
shouldn't
is.
like as a human, of course, like being somebody
You should
who,
never think that like who somebody is at work is just who they are.
right.
Or,
So
like,
you
who
that's on the person who's perceiving what's happening. But
You're agreeing with us.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've always agreed. I've never necessarily disagreed, but I think we're just describing it differently. Like you're the same. You are the same.
No,
You are the same.
I think that the human brain,
We
like,
can only perceive so much. I could never perceive who you actually are.
No.
It would be impossible.
It'd be impossible.
It would be impossible. And that's what I'm saying.
I don't
And
even
that's
think
what
you
I'm
could tell somebody all about who you are.
Exactly.
No.
From your own perspective.
Exactly.
That's how deep it is to have a self.
For sure.
So when I say you're literally being yourself all the
Right.
time,
Yeah, but you're taking it to this deep level of philosophy almost to sound like you want to win the conversation comparatively to understanding.
Okay.
No, comparatively to
well, once we
understanding
get
what.
there, then is
That's true. Well,
'cause
I'm
not
sorry.
trying to
Well, I'm
win
sorry.
the conversation.
You're
but
not.
if
You're
that's
not. And I
what
shouldn't.
you're
I shouldn't have said. That's
then
not what
it's
I'm getting.
like, all
That's
right.
not what I'm getting. And maybe I shouldn't have said it in that way.
Hey,
That's not exactly what I was trying to get at. But I'm saying like, it feels like you are doing that same thing to me. Like you're making it this one thing that can't be refuted. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making it this one thing where it's just like you are just self. That's it. You know, to where it can't be refuted. And I'm trying to say that there are different sides of a person in different scenarios that don't have any tie to the other side. Meaning, like, just because I do this in the bedroom, that does not influence anything I do. Just because of how I am out here does not mean that, oh, because I'm powerful here, I want to be less powerful here.
Exactly.
And no, it does not necessarily mean that. Like, it can. There are situations you can use to prove that.
Yeah.
But I'm a true believer of everything not being exactly black and white.
And I agree with that, but but where I'm taking it is that you guys are using like parts of a person, like just this side of them to try to describe them as a person. You get what I'm saying? Like just because basketball me is different than me sitting here podcasting right now.
Yeah.
It's different. Of course there's similarities, but there's a difference. You can't base my whole who I am off either just one of those.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's impossible. And so that's why I'm saying when you have a situation to where it's like you're different at work than you are at home, than you are there, like I'm not judging by the individual moments.
No, you can't.
Where it sounds like you guys are saying that like this is like you'll go to work with somebody and it sounds like you'll be like this is who they are.
Well, the conversation started off of sexual deviancy and preferences because that you have to go with the extreme. Like the fact that you like watching white dudes fuck black girls doesn't mean you don't like yourself or you don't love yourself. That's just what you like. It has nothing to do with your outward like
Expression of
worldly
yourself.
thinking. You know what I mean? It's not like you look in the mirror. It's like I'm fucking a black woman. Like you just like look at yourself like, I wish I was white doing this. It's completely different, and that's what we're saying. Like, it's not.
Be running with shit.
It's not. I'm just saying.
It's kind of what he was. It's
It's-
kind of what he
it's
was
on
getting
the same
at.
point.
It's close.
It's
Yeah.
It's close.
He just used a dumb example.
They-
It's
but
He
no,
might have used
seriously
what he
though.
didn't like, but it was
Seriously
kind of
though.
close. It was kind of close.
The fact that you like watching white men.
It's not even true.
Well, he's a liar. But
hit
we like
black
that.
women
Not even true.
from the back.
The fact, okay, so the fact that in order for you to get turned on, you gotta like choke a bitch out.
No.
You like seeing bitches swing from gurneys and ceilings and shit.
I mean, I'd rather
that might be your style.
choke out, not all the time. It depends on what mood I'm
But
in.
that has nothing to do with who you are as a person.
Exactly.
Yeah, just because you like a little DV in the bedroom.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Belt to ass. That doesn't mean I like just hitting women
Yeah.
outside the bedroom. But no, it's like, yeah, like, I mean, shit. How you talk to your girl like in the bedroom is completely different how you talk to her outside. It's one of those things, and it's like people can be different.
Well, yeah.
People live double lives, especially niggas like Shits and Gigs. Have y'all been seeing this shit? We was probably going.
yeah.
I just put Shits and Gigs
Oh, you didn't have the link?
because it's like it's not even necessary because
it's
we're really
everywhere.
going to talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
But
true.
just in terms of if you don't know, a lot has came out about them. They had some previous episodes where they made some comments.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them jokes. It depends. But they made some comments about black women that wasn't satisfying to their race.
Nah, they laughed at jokes.
Yeah.
About black women.
Well, they also said things in their
They
own-
also said
yeah.
things in
No,
other
they
episodes.
say.
So apparently and allegedly
On flagrant?
No, on their own shit.
on their
on
own
their own
shit.
shit, yeah.
And allegedly their manager deleted like 100 episodes of old material. I don't know why, but I mean,
You know?
connecting dots. It's probably some bad material.
Somebody
up
out
in
there got the files. They
But-
about to make some bread off of TMZ.
Well, why do you think this is happening? Do you think majority of their audience is just mainly women, or because it's something weird happens when the women audience of the world feels like they've been betrayed, feel like you can't get that love back, or if you do, you got to be like, nigga, I don't know.
Some of it, there's something there. Something
Jesus.
small there.
I don't even know if it's their audience. Do people who actually like them, are they the ones that is complaining, or
Yeah.
is it other people with opinions on the internet?
It's some women complaining, and not just women that like to it's signify or virtue signaling. It's actual women that I was confused, like I don't know what's going on. Actually, I like this group. I like these wallocks. Wallocks. That's a slang for partner, right?
I don't know what it is over there.
Wallocks. Shout out to all the UK listeners. But I don't know. How would you like? We've made a lot of jokes about black women. We made a lot of jokes about all women. Can you imagine this happening to us?
I can imagine it happening to you. Us? It'd be a little harder for us.
You said things that are very damaging.
No, I've never said anything nowhere near as damaging.
Yeah, because cage training babies is nothing. But on to Shits and Gigs.
Whoa, hold on, don't wait. Let's talk about it.
But that's the thing,
Let's
though.
talk
On
about
the
it,
Shits
though.
and Gigs, it's a little bit trickier, right?
Because you know
they
that was a joke.
look. I don't know anything.
Cage training babies.
I don't look. Well, don't defend it
That
like
was
that because
gross.
they don't know if it's a joke now.
I'm not gonna lie.
They don't
I
know.
never thought that you would succumb to those
What
kind
are
of
you
methods.
talking about?
That was
Look,
you gonna throw it on me like?
I'm just saying it could get bad for the both of us.
No,
It could
it
get
could be
bad.
bad for you, and
It
you
get
need to
bad
bring
for
up
the
my
both of
bad.
us, nigga.
So it could be bad
It
for the both
could be
of
bad.
us.
I need to bring up your
Nigga,
bad.
fuck
Your
outta here.
crust is on you, nigga.
I can justify a lot.
I can justify a lot. You
No,
don't
you
know how to
can't.
justify
You can't
cage.
justify
You can't
t-
justify cage training babies.
I did.
You might can justify
I did.
using a leash because I've seen that before in a lot of instances.
That's what I use to justify. Part of it.
Caught him. It's over. But nah, seriously, I don't think this could happen to us because of who we are and how we would tackle it.
This could happen to you.
In terms of like, I can't believe they.
No, yeah.
I don't think that could happen.
It could. It could. In terms of like a broader reach. Once your reach gets to a certain level, Andrew Tate didn't think it was gonna happen to him, but the shit he was saying, once your reach gets louder, like just more people hear what you say. So more people have a
But
chance to be angry.
you have to understand the
I'm not saying
base.
that you're wrong at what you're doing. It's just that people might get backlash.
I think it's the base of like how we're introduced, right? Like how we were introduced to you it kind of set the tone for how the relationship was going to go.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because Andrew Schultz was introduced doing flagrant shit. He gets backlash all the time.
But his backlash is more so, hey, that was me.
And it was actually championed at once. It was like,
Yeah.
finally, there's a fucking guy who is, an honest comedian who's back to the real shit.
Yeah.
And he just kept doing it because that's who he is. Once you get to a certain point, you know what I mean?
But when
it starts to flip.
When you're introduced to the world as like two nice gentlemen,
I know what you mean.
they're two good fellows. You get what I mean? Like me and Tone, like we good brothers, but we're not two good fellows.
You have a better chance because you're not putting on a show. You're not faking the funk. You know what I'm saying? There's a better chance that won't happen to you, but it could happen to anybody.
And it's a certain level of toned downness that we have to have
For sure.
due to being on, YouTube. We don't own the platform. About to get the Patreon going, you know what I mean? We can start slinging F words everywhere because that's what you do on Patreon. That's the only thing they do on Patreon, say the F word. But nah, man, I was just like, this cannot happen to us. And we would not give out an apology like that. Their apology was very like...
That was very... Yeah.
And by the time y'all see this, y'all gonna see how we reacted to it on Homeroom, so it's no point.
Yeah.
But
It felt like
Go watch Homeroom.
their apology felt like a reaction to what was happening to them. It didn't feel true either.
it felt... But just on the... Is it important? Like, marketing
control.
yourself is so important. Because they marketed themselves as fun people, but not funny people. You know what I mean? And so...
It doesn't matter.
You don't think that matters?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I
The
think it
thing
matters, dog.
The thing is, when like Patrice O'Neal faced backlash for things he said, with people knowing he's a comedian, knowing that this is what he does, he faces backlash. And the thing is, we're also black, which makes this a whole different situation. Because you can't just be black and be a normal person. You have to wear black everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So it's like comedy in general, nothing as long as it's funny should be off limits.
Right.
You have to make it funny. It has
Yeah.
to be funny to justify it happening. But nothing is off limits. I've heard great jokes about a lot of terrible different things.
Of course.
But when you joke about not a protected group, but a marginalized group, like black women, and black women in general feel like they don't get. Well, I guess they don't, but there's just not enough support for them. So when you joke about that, that's always gonna feel like you're punching down. But at the same time, it's like,
especially like, look, with these niggas, man, there's clips of it.
Yeah.
And like on the opposite with me, you can find many clips of me saying like, nigga, I love black women. Like,
You can make many clips of you saying the other opposite too.
of course, but that's the difference. Like, you have to have both to where it's like, this nigga confusing
Just put it
us.
this way: for you, you're gonna need somebody in your corner. And I would do
Look.
it, but it'd take long. I just mean you need for the compilation that comes up with you, the negative one. You need somebody
But
to just do the research for the good one. For you,
By
'cause
that,
it's gonna look bad.
look, by that time, Olay gonna be a senator. She gonna be like, Jay Noblez is an honorable man. He's the best.
Right.
She's gonna speak for a real nigga.
you ain't gonna get no pardon from Olay.
I will.
Nah,
She gonna have everything situated.
she'll pardon a nigga from the coup before she pardons you. Nigga.
She ain't part of the nigga from the coup.
You too ignorant.
Fuck out of here. But nah, man, this whole shit's and get situation. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, but I saw this potentially happening to these guys.
No, you didn't.
They never said anything wrong before. That's what happens with niggas. Like, you can't be all one thing. You literally can't be.
That's true.
You literally, like, if every time you're on camera, you telling me you've been on camera for, let's just say 3 years, you haven't said nothing mean or bad?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. For sure.
But you've also said it with your chest up. They kind of like marketed and switched over to like, oh shit, like, like we're likable. You're a likable guy now. You can't be liked in this world, man. You got to be hated. Lauren, are you ready for that? You ready to be hated?
Yep.
F Mac?
I guess so.
You guess so? Nigga, are you ready to be hated, nigga?
Hate fuels me, nigga.
Hate fuels you.
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh my God, that's a Jamaican spirit. Get past my oxtail, somebody. God damn it.
God. Don't go to FMAC for crutches, nigga. You're gonna fall. But like, this shit is just
Go to you too.
Yeah,
but let
I'm
me
about
say
to
something.
You made me forget my point.
I bet I did.
Yeah.
Nah, shits and gig. Get your shit together, man. Stop apologizing. You gotta play the apology tactfully. However that word is.
How'd your apology go?
Yeah, you're doing better with the ball.
If I was, hey, nigga, stop touching the mic.
Yeah, what was your apology? What was your
My
apology?
apology.
You got to twist the thing. It got you though. Yeah, tighten that. Yeah,
God damn it.
Man.
and you can twist the other piece too. Yeah, but
Niggas
anyway.
make mistakes.
He said you can
That's
twist
okay.
the other piece too. Like you don't know how to work it, but you do though, right?
I forgot.
Damn.
I'm not gonna act like I wasn't struggling with this shit this whole pod.
Look, to all the black woman babes. That's the best word I know how to say in that accent. Babes. Just a lot of Jason Statham movies.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Jason.
Babes. Jason Statham. I can't apologize in their voice. I can apologize to Jason Statham though. Babes, it was honestly it was a travesty. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Offend anybody. I can't
You
say
fucking
that.
suck.
Yes, rough.
Offend anybody is because you gotta make the F disappear. I can't offend anybody. Anybody.
You just sound like you're talking with food in your mouth.
Yeah, he's out
That's
crazy.
how Jason Statham sounds. He sounds like a goddamn stud. Jason Statham.
Okay.
Babes.
Like a goddamn stud. Like a goddamn stud.
Jason Statham will say stud.
What do you say, stud?
He was just yo, F Mac. That's a little
Yeah,
F Mac. He would
that's
say,
a hard one for him to do.
He would say stud. I'm Jason Statham.
You know, you actually sound like
Babes.
you sound like Hamza.
Hamza?
You sound more like Hamza.
Who the F Mac? Who the fuck is Hamza?
He's like a self-help little influencer or whatever. He's big. He's got like 1 million.
He sounds like Jason Statham.
It's you keep on going back and forth.
Only
between
thing I'm
two.
getting from this is that you would have no idea how to do your apology.
Okay,
video.
my apology. I was about to say I got caught up in trying to be do a better accent. Nigga, my apology would be, look, you know, in no way, shape, or form through, you know, these bad jokes, I would ridicule myself, you know, put myself down to, you know, make the other person feel good because that's what everybody's doing.
I thought you were just gonna say you wouldn't apologize.
Nah, I mean,
It's the real nigga way.
you don't virtue signal, but you make light of other people's emotions. You know what I mean? Because how people feel is how people feel. You know what I mean? It's human. But you're not about to be like, I'm so sorry, like, please, no, like, don't plead with a motherfucker. But look, like, you know, I do apologize. In no way, shape, or form, I wanted these bad jokes to ever make it seem like I hate black queens. I wouldn't say black queens. That would be, you know, that would be probably too much. Hate black people or any other race.
You say black queens, it's gonna start to feel like this is a joke.
Yeah, this is a joke.
But you don't apologize. You apologize for not being funny. Because that was your intent.
Yeah. If that
And
was their intent.
That's what your goal is, but you don't apologize for like hurt feelings. I feel like comedy being on the internet is kind of like a weird place for comedy to be. Because so many people can like just join in
Just wish it was back in the dark
without
room.
being like that. I get what you're saying, kind of, but it's just like
to be in a room
you have
and encapsulate like the energy and vibe of a moment, it has to happen in a very directed way. You know what I mean? Like a comic is a choreographer. Like imagine going to the symphony late. You fucked up everything. Like you got to hear the start from the beginning because it's a story. You know what I mean? So if you hear the story out of context, it gets misconstrued and shit.
But it's just too many people joining in when they weren't already a part of the fun.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like, well, you know, you joking about black women, that's always gonna go bad. It's always gonna go bad. There's no
Yeah.
like unless the thing is you have in the joke you have to be bigging them up or tearing somebody else down. That's the only way for it to work. Certain subjects is like you gotta. It's weird. It's weird how you handle it because of the reception.
Yeah, like you gotta call, like you can't just call black women stupid. You have to be like, black women are stupid for being the main ones getting. Sorry, please block that. But you get the point.
That was a little graphic.
Baby
But
bumped.
just in general though, yo, my whole shit is fucked up right now, man. I'm pissed off.
What's
But,
going on, bro?
Like,
Nigga flustered.
I'm not flustered. My shit is just not right. Like, I feel like I'm hearing weird noises that y'all niggas not hearing because y'all not reacting to them. So I can't tell if it's everybody.
What weird noise?
It's like a.
Well, that's probably the air. Is it there?
Hey,
Nah, that's not the air. I think I know what the air sound like, nigga.
Well, I don't know what
It's
your ears are hearing.
buzz. But you can't joke about black women.
Nah,
Just don't do it.
just don't do it.
Just don't do
Leave
it.
it alone. Make fun of Mexicans. They're good sports. Who are the best sports in comedy?
Black people.
Wait,
white-
audience or comedian?
Just in general, because in terms of being the butt of the joke, who complains the least? I feel like you can make pretty good fun of white dudes.
Asians.
White men.
White men,
White men.
are probably like
They're
the
number
best.
one. Probably the best.
Asians.
The best joke better. Asians, no, there's been a lot of like stop Asian hate recently.
Nah.
Like things can get misconstrued and go down that path if you watching it with the wrong
You could
context.
say whatever you want. In fact, if you went, I feel like if you was doing comedy in an all Asian room, they would be expecting like Asian, degradation jokes. You know what I mean?
Why
know,
do you think that?
that's literally what they're used to.
In America or in China?
And everywhere.
Nah.
Nigga, part of the running joke about being Asian is being small and like and silent in
Yeah.
all areas of life.
That's what people are saying about them.
And that's the stereotype. So if you go to an Asian room, that's like the main crux of the joke.
You think that's going to make them laugh the most? Is the,
I'm
the
saying
low-hanging fruit?
they're going to be expecting it. And yes, they laugh at that shit all the time.
Nah. That's what makes it hack if they laughing at it all the time.
So the audience, it sucks.
It's good, nigga.
Yeah.
It's good, nigga.
I got new old man bits though. 'Cause I'm getting old.
You working on bits?
Yeah,
You going to hit the stage?
maybe. I was working on a bit because I thought it was funny. Saw it in real life.
Oh, it happened in real life?
Yeah.
Well, those are the best ones. You know what I mean? You got to pull from your experiences. That's all you know.
Yeah. That's all you have.
But speaking of all we have, we gave it to you. This Lunchily was kind of funny. Did y'all see that real quick?
I don't know. What
Just click on that. So basically, you don't have to eat Lunchables no more because the three biggest people like on the internet,
With kids' attention.
Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast, are coming out with Lunchly. Nigga. It's their own version of Lunchables. And apparently, if you play the video, it's a whole ad on why it's better. Less sodium, less sugar. Nigga, they don't use real cheese. Just play it.
I'll say.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch.
Yeah.
I'm tired of influencer products, nigga.
But you
tired of all
want
this
to know
shit.
what's funny?
No.
Is like that's all there is, bro.
good, pimp?
What's good, nigga? Like is this any different than like a new Pepsi product or a new random fucking the Raycons? Like this is all it's ever been.
Well, it's more like Raycons than Pepsi. But
Yeah, you get.
I don't know, man.
You don't know about
it?
You don't.
This feels like it's evil somehow.
How?
And I'm gonna ponder. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna think, so I can make it evil. Do you see what's going on with Prime in general?
Yeah, you talking about
The lawsuits.
yeah.
It allegedly pumps your heart full of blood.
Yeah.
Which is not a good thing for your heart.
Well, that's another thing. Prime has always been outed as like it's a really inferior product for what you want in a drink that's going to give you energy. But as far as this, I mean, they gave us the proof. Let's see what
Did they give us the proof?
yeah, scroll down. Let's see what
They're just saying it.
them niggas said. Yeah, right
here?
there. Yeah. What did that say? The people featured in this video are associated. Well, one of the products shown. They say we're not biased at all during the video, which is demonstrably false and deceptive. Of course, I thought it was gonna have like some information, like yeah, them niggas telling the truth and shit.
Oh yeah, nah.
It's
Lunchly versus
9
Lunchables.
grams
With
of fucking protein.
Lunchly-
I don't know, man. I like it.
Would you try it? Are you
It's
gonna
not
try
even
it?
different
Yes.
enough. It's not different enough.
And with Lunchables, y'all fuck with Lunchables, by the way.
I did.
Yeah, you,
I feel like there was
Yeah.
no reason to start hating on Lunchables for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just kind of came out of
They
nowhere.
just sort
They
of
just kinda
solving a
came out of
problem that
nowhere.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe Lunchables just are they expensive now or something? Because I haven't bought one in a long time.
I think you want to know what happens to most companies. They get lazy. They let victory defeat them.
They're the
They
only
haven't
one in
had
their
no
lane.
innovation. I don't remember ever seeing a less fat Lunchable. They have less fat Lunchables, or do you just have to get the white people brand,
I have no idea.
where it's like you damn near buying hors d'oeuvres with a plastic lid and shit?
they just marketing to kids.
Yeah.
And it's easy to confuse kids. All you got to do is get on the video and say that this shit has less sugar. They didn't even show you the back of the box that says that it has less sugar.
They
We
didn't.
just assuming.
Yeah.
We're just taking their word for it.
Well, I mean, that's what
And
they
you
said.
fell for it because you're childish.
That's what they said.
I'd rather have, what was that blue? What was the blue box that had the brownie in it? And I think it was a penguin as the mascot.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're disgusting,
Yeah.
dog.
Nah,
I never had one of
That
those.
frozen shit with
Yeah.
the chicken nut, that shit was nasty,
I'd
dog.
rather eat that. They're all nasty.
No,
but
you're
we're
crazy,
kids.
bro. You're crazy. Please look that up.
Nasty.
That was disgusting, dog.
Nah, dude. It was cool.
That one was disgusting, dog.
I don't remember.
It was frozen. It
You
was,
can't even find it.
It was like it tasted pasty.
Yeah.
Kid cuisine.
Kid cuisine.
Kid cuisine. Nah,
Kid cuisine.
nah,
It's better than Lunchables.
nah. Well,
Well, it's hard to say
it's,
that.
you can't really. Can you even compare? Let's be honest.
Yeah, you can't really. Nigga, that one
Nah.
right there, I never ate the corn. I never gave a fuck about corn.
Nah.
But that right there, popcorn chicken, tater tots, nigga,
That's not
You know,
good.
as a
and
kid,
a
that could
brownie
be
with
life.
sprinkles.
That could be
That's
life as a
everything
kid.
you need as a kid.
I never liked
You never
that.
what you like? You
Nah.
like Michelin star food when you was a kid?
I would eat 8 boxes of the most highest sodium ramen ever before I eat that kid cuisine. I did not like it. Nah.
All right, well, to each his own, nigga. But I was fucking with kids.
But that just goes to show you have you've always had a childish.
They had some good ones.
Diet.
I had it. They had some good ones.
You never had no good one.
Lunchables was more of like lunch. Kid
That's a
cuisine was
snack.
more of like, yo, this is a meal for a child.
It's a meal
Yes.
for a child, which is
Exactly.
disgusting and it's sad.
It's disgusting to feed children.
It sounds like you won't be having healthy kids.
Nigga, you thought that
But
was
they
healthy?
gonna be the most athletic eating Lunchables.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Sometimes
But they're gonna
on
be eating
field
lunchly.
trips.
Apparently, they're gonna be eating lunchly.
Nigga, they're gonna be eating. no,
Yeah.
they're gonna be eating.
less sugar,
Yeah.
less calories. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
My kid's gonna be eating shit with no snack in it. That's the life they're gonna be living. It's not gonna be no Oreo, nigga. That it's gonna be good for them. But we are at that point
Yeah.
of the show.
We've reached the crescendo.
And I'm actually checking the last episode. I don't see no LOIs. I don't see no LOI. I'm lying.
Yeah, I was about to say it should be. We haven't had an episode with no Wild Wise. Probably since this shit started.
I was about to say you could just, if you can't show it on the screen, you can. But I'll just read it off my phone
Okay.
while you show it on the screen. But nah, I showed up. 2309. What up, guys? The Keys are watching shows, anything together, eating meals as a family. Oh, this was the guy. How we asked him,
What did we ask? How to have a healthy relationship?
how are you still? How is your relationship so fruitful? Because he's the guy that met his girl at 15, married her. Now they've been married for about 15 years.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the 15-year relationship.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
wait, let's read it again. He said,
What up,
Keys are the
guys?
key.
The Keys are watching shows, anything together, eating meals as a family, being open to explore each other's fetish, and for me, not being on social media. All her friends ask how I'm doing and vent to her about their relationship.
okay.
Open, exploring, open to explore.
Open to exploring each other's fetishes. That sounds like some real advice. Lauren, you agree?
Yeah.
Lauren, you
It's
concur?
good advice.
Now for me not being on social media, I mean, 15 years. Jeff, how long have you been in your situation? 13 years. So do you agree with this? Like watching shows together, eating meals as a family, exploring each other's fetishes, and no social media. Like that's how you get 15 years into a relationship.
And
I feel like it's got to be more.
And what's the most important?
It's got to be more than that, right? Because I feel like some of that.
But are those the keys?
Is he
said
Mormon?
those
We
the
should have
keys.
asked that.
And he said those are okay. Jeff said those are good places to start. So Johnny is on the right path because the keys, anything together.
That's just how you open the door, but you still got to walk in,
and you got to figure out how to stay
reupholster the shit.
And the whole thing with like watching shows or anything together. Patrice has said some, Patrice shit. He was like, trust, because that's what I'm getting from this. This is just trust and like, that trust is routine. You know what I mean? So when you say like doing anything together, like just being together, you're building a routine, you're building trust. That's very important.
Yeah, but then that doesn't last 15 years.
Of course, no one.
Because having the same routine, like nigga, that should barely last 6 months, depending on the girl.
Yeah, shit. In today's,
she might need you to jazz it up a little bit more.
Yeah,
for 2 weeks.
say. But
yeah, appreciate your advice, Johnny. I'm gonna explore my girl's fetish and see where that gets us.
Yeah.
Hashtag #WildLOI. Oh, shout out Daybreakers Media. Yo, I'm still here, gang. I've been busy, man. So my #WildLOI is for me. I got divorced, boys. Oh no. I got 2 car payments. Ah, shit. But praise Allah, I am unharmed. Nah, but long live MME.
Oh my God.
Damn, Daybreak, it sounds like you watching this in your car right now.
Satan has struck Palestine with yet another mortar.
Yeah.
This nigga. Hey man, keep your head up, man. Listen to some J Electronica. Listen to some real. Just get a lot of knowledge. It feels like you need a lot of knowledge.
Yo, thank God he wasn't watching this pod while he was going through his divorce, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
Especially your last 2 episodes.
Shit, he probably needed my advice.
Your last 2 would have put him in the hole.
Oh man. But nah, shout out to Daybreakers. Nah, I was just thinking if I had anything. Haitian King, 𝙬𝚗. I feel you on the weed thing, which we forgot probably. I'm reaching that same point. Oh, you were talking about. What was you talking about? I feel you on the weed thing. I'm reaching that same point right now. But wait, was this the Magic Rooms episode? 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃. I don't know, but I never laughed this much out loud watching any podcast. So fuck the niggas hating and the niggas that never ask anything interesting. So fuck y'all. I'm gonna leave another one. I like how comfortable you guys are becoming on camera when you're not afraid to be cheesy at times. Also, the impressions were hilarious, and 𝐹 seemed like a cool dude too. Solid group of individuals, and it blends really well. My question for you guys: when exactly did you guys know this was your calling? 𝐹 and Lauren included, of course. Did comedy naturally open up this avenue for you? Also, wanted to reminisce on how everyone met. Pause. That wasn't gay. And tell the best stories that brought y'all more something and connection to this brotherhood.
Yeah.
Woo.
This brotherhood. Okay. So appreciate the support, pimping.
Yeah.
And the typing. Because that took a lot. But
more rapport and connection.
What was the first question? Because I think it was a couple questions in there.
The first, more rapport.
Yeah,
so the first, when exactly did you guys know this was your calling? Y'all want to answer that first, 𝐹, Lauren?
I feel like my calling in general, one of my callings in general has been to like I care enough about people outside of myself to do my best to help everyone. So like anything that involves assisting, like I'm actually fairly good at.
Okay.
So like I'm great for myself all the time, but like I feel like I'm one of those rare people that the same amount of energy I put into myself, I don't mind putting into somebody else.
You can transfer that, yeah.
I can transfer that. So like when it comes to making this thing do what it does, it's like wherever we need to pick up, wherever anything needs to happen, I'm a good person to just insert into that because I don't mind making sure that everything goes where it needs to.
Okay.
𝐹.
But that didn't answer the question though.
It
answered the question. Yeah.
𝐹, when did you know, you know what I'm saying?
Coming here on Sundays and Mondays was your calling.
What was the real question again?
That's what the question was.
When exactly did you guys know this was your calling? F Mac and Lauren included.
Of course.
Yeah, they're assuming it's your
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because I couldn't really put too much thought towards it.
Yeah. It might barely show up sometime. Oh no, he always shows up. It just might.
I'll just be late sometime.
Yeah, it just might be a little late. But yeah, and
Outside
when did we realize this was our calling? You see, realizing something is your calling, that's an evolving thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
kind of.
I've had days where I was like, man, maybe this shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
Like, man, I might want to go get a degree or something.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been told I was funny, but being told you're funny, it's like it's being told you're tall. Like,
I knew you was gonna say that.
like
That's what I was gonna say.
It's like who's around? Like, what are you what are you basing me off of? But in terms of like the podcast, there was honestly, I felt I could, but there was also nothing else better to do. You know what I mean? You understand that? There's nothing else better to do. What else am I gonna do?
Could go get some pussy.
Yeah, but
Play some sports.
play sports.
Stand up.
But it's also
You can write a book. You can go to school. You can donate to a charitable foundation, nigga.
oh my God, start a nonprofit.
You could mentor younger youths.
I could start a bull riding class. Lauren, you want to join? Sure.
Yeah, pause. Pause. You want to join? Sure. Sign me up, buddy.
But
You bring the saddle.
nah, man. This I appreciate the comment, man. I also wanted to reminisce on how everyone met. Pause and tell the best
I don't
stories.
feel like I answered that question though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like I answered that question properly.
Okay.
because you don't.
You did though.
I feel
Did I?
like
It is a
I
revolving.
feel like
thing.
you did, but if you wanted to, like,
Well,
I
it
feel
can
like
be at
I
times.
realized that this was something. I always thought that me and him were funny enough to like have conversations that are recorded. I never thought too big outside of that until we started getting better at it. Then I was like, oh shit, this could really, really be something right here. And then it started to work. So I guess I realized it was my calling when this shit started to work. And not even work on the conventional, obvious, like, yo, y'all niggas met Joe Budden and all that shit. Like way before then. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
at a local level.
Yeah.
To where like people was hitting us up to do shit. Like they
Right.
wanted, oh, we want y'all here, y'all the funny niggas, y'all do this. So I'm like, okay, cause you have an image of yourself, and if the world around you kind of reflects that image back, like, yo, y'all niggas funny, y'all talented, y'all got
And it's
it.
also-
then it's like, okay, then this is possible. So I probably say around like, how long we been at Menace? 2 years?
going on.
Going
Yeah.
on 2 years.
A
So I
year
probably
and
say
8
like
months.
3.5,
yeah.
maybe 3.
And what was the point you just said? I was about to piggyback
Yeah, I
off
knew
of that.
it was the calling. And success at the local level?
Yeah. Like when we first started, like it was a bunch of niggas being like niggas basically told us like, yeah, y'all gonna be something. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like old niggas, like, and it, of course that you gotta have discernment. You gotta be like, nigga, stop lying, nigga. You just trying to get on the fucking, you just trying to be friends and shit.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to be my friend.
Trying
Give
to
me
learn
compliments and shit. But yeah, nigga, it was like older people. Shout out to TDS. Referring to them as old. They are old. Y'all some old
Oh,
niggas.
no,
But
they some old
y'all love y'all, by the way. You know what I mean, if y'all watching. But TDS, fucking
It's been so many people on this journey that believed in us, and like that, like they just went completely out of their way
yeah.
to make sure that we was in a better position.
For sure.
And so it's like when motherfuckers around you believe in you that much, it kind of makes it easier to believe.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like, why the fuck, like, you know,
Yeah.
I know I could probably attract a cougar, but like this is different.
Yeah.
She really wants my career to flourish.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
I'll be real. I actually had some time to think about it, and this being a calling for me, specifically this podcast. Initially, coming in, I was thinking in the sense where I needed something that is consistently creative for me to be a part of, and then after being around y'all, it spiraled into this thing where it's like the energy that's in this room with these different personalities and how they're bouncing off of each other and how y'all really work is a kind of energy that I feel I would like to be more surrounded by more often.
No, I get exactly what he's saying because like.
I wanted to make that gay so bad.
No, but I'm not gonna lie.
Case in point.
I was training myself. I was like, don't make fun of Mac. Take him serious. Take him so serious. But
yeah.
But damn, now all I can think of is jokes. You fucking up.
Yeah.
I was doing so good.
Yeah.
But F Mac, that is incredibly important, and I take that incredibly serious because there's there's people. What am I saying? They're not ambitious or like they don't have anything going on. Yeah. But there's a certain energy that you get from niggas that are trying to really make it happen. Yeah. And it's just like that. You can't purchase that. You can't go get that. You got to get lucky to find niggas who have dreams, who are disciplined enough to pursue them, and are just consistent enough about it to where like that atmosphere can be created.
For sure.
It takes a lot. Like I've always said, I'm gonna give you many compliments, but you know, one of the few ones you've earned is that like I've never felt like I wanted it more than him. Like, and I've thought about that because I've seen little shit that was like, ooh, they situation a little high. But I always was like, this nigga, we're on the same page. But I'm never like, yo, like you lagging behind, my nigga. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We hold each other accountable. But it's never one of the situations where I saw more in it than he did. Yeah. And vice versa. We always just like, you know what I mean? And we kind of always had a measured approach. We had a measured approach with expectations. Yeah. Our expectations from the jump aren't what they are now. They grew with what we saw was possible. Yeah. So which like, also leads to like knowing why people say dream bigger. Because like shit can't happen for you. Like that's why you dream bigger early. You know what I mean? So you don't waste a dream. You feel me? Like extra bitches or something. And like we used to have like huge ass dreams. We still do. Like we talk about them shits. But like a lot of the biggest dreams that we was really talking about was kind of like it wasn't all local shit. And I'm not gonna say we accomplished all those dreams. Yeah. But a lot of what we wanted to do, we kind of did. But even then, like it was loose shit like one day we're gonna talk to Charlamagne. One day we're gonna talk to Joe Budden. Shit like that. And those goes too, but even we're gonna be like premier host in the city. Like we're gonna have people hit us up to go and do that shit. Even it was more so true with the interviews back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that I like fell out of having a passion for interviews. Like I still admire the ability to do it and that skill. Yeah. But I just haven't been motivated to interview like many people.
I feel it.
Where, you know, it's
not like a them thing, it's a me thing. Just creatively, just, you know what I mean? Like I haven't been thinking about doing interviews a lot. It's no feelings you got to spare. You don't want to talk to certain niggas, and that's fine. Well, I mean, I had no problem saying that, but it's because for the people I would want to talk to, the reason that's not happening is a reason in itself. And it's also it's this shit behind the scenes. We're gonna get it right. Apologies if you're watching and you're one of those niggas who we said we were gonna come on, but you're definitely gonna come on. Yeah, for sure. That's like no bullshit. Especially if who's watching is who I think is watching, but I think we answered this question perfectly, nigga. And there was one last one. I think it was about how we all met. We've told the story of how it wasn't even a story. You was just a guy that was around. Huh? Yeah, like plenty of times. Me and Tony, we just we went to the same school. But yeah, we should tell it because it's new niggas. I was about to say, people. We went to the same school, Wakefield High School. It was really one of those natural situations where like I came in middle of the semester, so you know, new kid. I've been a new kid in, you know, a couple of different situations, so I know how to maneuver and shit. You know, to be lonely. I'm a loner. Yeah. I'm a loner anyway. So you know, it was one day I'm in the lunchroom and you know, just pimping and pandering, being a real nigga that I am. The universe sends you to places where you know you'll feel comfortable. And I just sat next to this nigga, and I was like, why your haircut like that? I said something. I forgot. He's making this shit all the way up. I know I said something. Oh, wait, no. This actually did kind of happen. Nah, we was in the ninth grade center.
Yeah, it wasn't like we didn't know each other to just go like back and forth like that. But it was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Well, I don't know, nigga. Who are you? Why you asking me about who I am?
Like in our high school, they don't have it anymore, but they had a separate building for the 9th graders.
Yeah,
because they was trying to get them adjusted to being in high school with the big kids. So I'm in there. I'm in the lunchroom. Well, you were already cool with niggas that I was already cool with because we went to middle school together and shit.
You feel me?
And so like you had met them niggas, got cool, and I saw this goofy looking nigga. I used to think that like he, what's the nigga name? Oscar, the Giant Slayer. That used to be always my thing for this nigga. Like he looked like that fish, and like we just knew each other.
That was never your thing. You stole that.
We knew each other, and then a year later we actually got cool. Because I think we started having like classes together and shit.
Yeah, classes and shit.
And then the age-old tale of friendship. You know, you're still together. You run away from things together. You laugh at things together, and it just crystallizes over time. Now it wasn't that natural with F-Mac. F-Mac felt like an invasive intruder when I first met him.
Yeah. This nigga, like, why is there a bug in my room, nigga?
Like, who the fuck is this guy? And that's on Menace Material's fault. They just hiring niggas and ain't giving no memos. I ain't see nothing on the fridge. We have a mini fridge in here that everybody goes to. It wasn't a memo on that bitch.
Yeah. You ain't leave a note.
That we hiring interns, nigga. I walk in, it's just this guy in here touching all our shit. Like, who the fuck is this guy? So I start asking him questions. And apparently, because I don't remember it going this way, because I was being myself, I guess. But apparently, I was really antagonizing F-Mac to the point where everybody else in the room was like, yo, guy, he's supposed to be here, nigga, what?
Yeah, nigga. You was asking him private shit.
I want to ask him private shit, but I'm just like, what you doing here?
Fuck you need to know about his diet for, Tony. But what's this guy's name again?
We're going to be sharing the toilet.
He got one more. He got a long one again, too, so.
Oh, he got one more? Oh, Haitian King. Shout out to you, though, my nigga.
Haitian King. Okay, we have Haiti on our side.
Phenomenal question. Oh, this is why you say you're going to ask another one.
Hashtag LOI. First off, Haitian cuisine is actually top tier. Yes, I'm biased. I don't know if y'all have had any Haitian food before, though, but anyone would advocate for our rice and our different staples. Anyway, how do you guys feel about dudes saying we eat cats and dogs? Meanwhile, a lot of people eat deer, ducks, alligators, possum, tarantulas, and ass in the country. Lady came out saying this story was fabricated, but even if it were true, this can't represent the majority and purposely makes people look at us sideways, like Asians during COVID. Good reference. Also, how do you guys feel about Lauren being a Jamaican ally? But letting this nigga Jay Noblez say plantains instead of plantains. Like 20 times back to back.
If you wouldn't know that answer, Haitian King, you must understand that with Jay Noblez, you have to let things ride or it will continue forever.
Go. Oh, ride. So that's funny. You've been saying a lot of weird
with Noblez,
language.
you just have to let things be, bro, because he will just not stop.
I just won't stop. Nigga, you won't stop. You'll just get up and ride again.
Okay.
You'll get up on your own 2 feet, pull yourself up.
You're going to bribe the puppet master.
By your own underwear. What? I feel like you, Lauren, is this true?
Lauren's not a Jamaican ally.
What's the truth about Haitian rice? Have you heard about this?
Haitian rice?
You're the closest thing to Haiti in here.
I don't eat Asian. I don't eat Asian food for real.
Haitian
food. I don't eat it.
Haitian King, you're fucking lying. Our south of the border nigga says y'all fucking rice is average.
I didn't say that. I just don't have any Haitian people that are giving me Haitian food.
Why?
What?
What kind of question?
You're fucking together with you.
Where are all your Haitian friends?
Where are all your Haitian friends?
The closest I can get was Jamaica. That's the closest island I can get.
And first of all,
Google Haitian food.
And we're not going to act like a
dog and a cat is the same as eating an alligator. And alligators don't have feelings.
And real quick, he is right. Because they did the same thing with us. A couple niggas robbed some liquor stores. Now all of a sudden,
a couple niggas fought some pit bulls. Ain't pit bull
nigga, that was one nigga, and he was phenomenal at his job.
Yeah, he was great.
Kind of fucked him up.
Yeah.
And look, I know it's unfortunate, but you're getting this treatment that we all got. You know what I'm saying, Haitian King? And y'all do eat that. Y'all do that.
You can say that with absolute certainty.
They do that. They eat cats and dogs.
With plantains?
In Haiti. And plantains, with plantains.
Okay.
With the extra side of plantains.
Yeah, but nah. I've never had Haitian food. I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't even imagine it being good.
Haitian King, I don't. But people eat ducks. First of all,
Google Haitian food real quick. I never thought about, and it's no disrespect to Haitian.
It's
culture.
really good from what I've heard.
I just have a real particular palate.
I feel like
don't
it's
really eat it, though.
it's an angrier version of Jamaican food.
Let me look.
Nah,
It's more
heard great
harsher
things-
spices.
Great things of Haitian food. I just don't eat any of it.
Zoom in on some of these images. Yeah, it's theirs.
He even prefaced the statement with "I'm biased." That looks like a candy version
looks
of
good.
hash browns.
I'd eat that. That looks good.
What
is that?
But that's regular. Like that's easy. That's just some protein, some plantains. and
These niggas put just tomatoes and green peppers on the plate.
Looks well seasoned.
I'm not gonna lie.
That looks okay.
That side of the earth, a lot of the food kind of ends up looking the same.
This don't look the same. Well, that's kind of like callaloo.
That's a
God
little
damn.
different.
Mr. Krabs got a
That shit's
fucking
probably
afro.
good too, actually.
Go back to the plate with the plantains and the
Yeah,
protein
it's
on it and
crazy.
shit. That could easily be like a Dominican dish. It's
Well-
not that far off.
Well, don't act like you're smart because you said that. You know where Dominican is. Dominican Republic
Dominican
is.
I literally said everything on that side of the earth. That's how I prefaced it. Like, so when you say Haitian food or Dominican,
That's
food,
not true though.
there's
But
obviously
you're
there's,
saying
there's a difference.
You're saying a country that is literally connected. Like if you said like
Oh,
Guatemala,
yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
If you said Guatemala, like come on, nigga, that shit don't look alike.
Yeah,
you know, so that's why I was
get you,
saying.
I get you.
Like you're saying Dominican Republic. They're-
Shit, I'm about to go
I forgot
find a
to share
Haitian
the
food
island.
spot.
Like when you said
Yeah,
I
it's
know
kinda
where it
weird.
is, I literally did it.
Nigga, there was a like a Vice video, like they hate each other, but they're the same type of black.
Yeah.
They smell the same, even their food. But that chicken looks phenomenal.
Looks great.
But let's be honest, you would have to go to the
That-
tourist side of Haiti
That
for
chicken
it
looks
to look like that.
That chicken looks phenomenal.
Looks good, bro.
You don't think so?
That actually.
I think everything else looks phenomenal except the chicken.
That chicken look good than a
That shit
motherfucker,
look good
dog.
as hell, dog.
And then it looks like soup too.
Yeah.
So like
That's just the
you.
gravy though.
Oh well. Oh okay, yeah.
That's fire. Put
Haitian
that
King,
on-
you might have not been lying.
Put that on a better rice and you on point.
And don't talk about the way I pronounce plantains, nigga. All right? Fight the Mexicans better, nigga.
But shout out Haiti and shout out all of our Haitian support.
What the fuck? Hold on, give me 1 second.
What's going on? Yeah, a lot of these just had the little screenshot shit in there.
Oh, we got that.
It wouldn't let me zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Y'all can see it though, right?
I'll make up the words, nigga.
It's not supposed to take the screenshot of the other screenshot.
Yeah.
You took that shit fast.
Yeah.
He took it like boop.
Click. Yeah, he was going quick.
Click. Taryn.J, shout out to you, nigga. Or woman. Wild LOI, I fucks with the show, y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. Noble, keep standing on biz, fool. Tone and Lauren got to step their research up into politics and economics up. Trump has more fiscally responsible policy. Harris will raise inflation due to more spending with the child tax credit and down payment. When you vote for Harris, you are getting a machine of the DNC. They didn't even have a primary. LOL, nigga. Democrats couldn't even pick up their own candidate. That alone should make you worried about what they will do to y'all without your say. But keep up the good work. I watch y'all shit more than JBP now. And remember, it's just politics. I know it's not a question, but this has to be said. Trump 2024, 200 emojis. What do y'all have to say? Do y'all believe that? In regards to y'all research game, does it need to be stepped up?
Nah.
Lauren, does it need to be spun around?
I actually find it ironic that he chose to say that on that topic because you had nothing.
Yeah, and
that was the one that you literally was like, you made that face right there. You was like,
And we also never.
but that's not a point, nigga.
We also never made an argument about research. We never talked about that. Wasn't our base point. Our base point was just talking about who watched who in a debate, not based on like what research, who actually just delivered more information.
When y'all had asked me what Trump was doing, and y'all said what Kamala doing, and y'all brought up that home tax credit, and I said the realtors or the people whose job that is just going to raise the price an extra 40,000 because fucking the government think they funny.
You're missing the point though.
But
we never said that you didn't respond to what we said about what Kamala said.
Well, don't talk to me. Talk to him. Because he's the one who's discrediting y'all information and shit.
It's about you now. It's about you now.
That's funny.
And the thing is, you didn't bring up anything that Trump said there was a policy or there was like some concrete.
A
this
nigga
is
in
my
the
plan.
comments did.
This is what I want to do. Nigga in the comments did. But
nigga in the
that's why I
comments
find it ironic that he's coming at my research when he's helping you with yours.
But he also
You
brought
needed
something up
help.
outside of the debate. This is not stuff that was said during the debate. So he's just talking about policy in general. He didn't say this during the debate. So still.
Yeah. Lauren, it doesn't matter. Respond to him. He
I just
said
did.
you didn't do your research. He said you need to do more research. That's right, Taryn. I mean, look, I'm not about to say, Trump 2024, but I appreciate you defending the pimping.
What changed?
What did change?
What changed?
I got to register.
Yeah, he ain't gonna register in time, nigga. But
I'm going to pull one of them oh no's.
I mean,
But-
shout out Tan. I'm glad we have support for both sides in the comments. That means LOI the show is a place for democracy. It is a place for discourse.
Yeah.
It is a place for the revolution.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be televised right here.
Yeah, it will be televised, nigga. It will be televised. Speaking of televised, probably, y'all aren't watching on your TV. It shouldn't matter. But make sure.
You should. If you aren't, turn it off on your phone.
Yeah.
And just put it on your TV right now and just have us look at you. Just just let us look at you while you watch us on the TV.
A phone is even weirder if you think about it, because
Yeah.
you got to have it so close to your face. You want us close to your face, or you want us
Yeah.
far away?
Yeah.
Granted, that doesn't matter. That wasn't the point. The point was whatever device you're watching us on, probably a phone, go, subscribe to the other channels and mediums that we are on. Okay, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Ray J probably got a podcast network. Can we Google that?
We not on.
Nah, I'm
it.
fucking around.
We not
Ray,
on it.
Ray J probably
Don't even
done.
waste your time. You're gonna get a virus.
Regardless, appreciate all the support. Make sure you follow us on everything. LOI the show. Y'all know what's going on. Been good, been great. Make sure you watch 3 Oak, Homeroom, LOI. You've been watching J Nobles.
Groove Tone.
My name behind the boards.
Yo.
Oh, Mike. Lauren.
You see how easy?
me up.
You see how easy it is
Yeah.
to fucking nigga rhythm
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
I say my shit. I don't know who I am anymore. He said, Lauren?
I was about to say.
I was
Lauren,
confused,
is it?
nigga?
Because his shadow self, the bull rider, was speaking this whole time.
Yeah.
What's his
the
name?
cowboy within.
F back on the keyboards.
That's me.
That's him, and we are out.